Hey YouTube, hope you're all having a wonderful and fantastic day. Welcome to another video of Phasmophobia. Today I'm going to be having a look at all of the ghosts in Phasmophobia, or all of the ghosts that I will come across in Phasmophobia. Every ghost I come across in Phasmophobia today, I will be explaining in detail all of the strengths, weaknesses, and hidden abilities of all ghosts that I come across. So if you are new to Phasmophobia, or if you are a professional at Phasmophobia, today is going to be a very good stream slash video for you to have a look at to test your knowledge of Phasmophobia. How well do you know this game? Well, let's find out together. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's head into our first game. Oh, and just a disclaimer, we are playing on no evidence today, and if you would like to know what this preset difficulty is, there's a player settings, ghost settings, and contract settings. Yes, I am playing on zero grace period, by the way, which means that if this ghost teleports to me, or if it is a teleportation ghost like a wraith, it will be able to instantly kill me. So hopefully that will not happen, but yeah, let's try that. I am also not going to focus on getting perfect games, because the point of today's stream is just to do some education, not to show you how to do a perfect game. So I'm not going to do a perfect game. I'm also thinking about maybe just leaving some things out real quick. Let me see here. So let's get crucifix. No, wait. Let's get. Okay, wait. Let's use this layout. Hi Fearless, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. Ed Gain was an interesting fellow. I have no clue who that is. What do we do about evidence events for bingo? The same like we always do, Mama Gnome. If we have a ghost that has, let's say we have a Moroi that has ghost riding, freezing, and spirit box as evidence. If we have a Moroi, then we just mark those three evidences. So I will let you know, depending on what the ghost is, I'll let you know what the evidence is that you can mark, okay? Hi Sasha, welcome on in. Also, look at that badge, by the way. That's pretty cool. I kind of want that badge. How did you get that badge, Sasha? Okay, so I want... We already have a video camera. I want my crucifixes, all my firelights. I want... We can have a headlight, which I'll take. We can upgrade that. Get like 2 lighters, all of my incense, one motion sensor, 1 parabolic, camera if I need to get an objective, maybe. Salt. Get all the salt. Sanity medication will definitely be something I will need. And that's basically all. There we go. Nice. Let me not forget to level up my headcam so we can actually use it and have it be useful. So I want to level up my camera, level up my headcam, my lighter as well. That's all. Alright, let's start off with Tanglewood today. Let's go. Also, by the way, let us also do some ghost guessing today. Let's do a little bit of ghost guessing, seeing as we didn't do so yesterday. Let's do a little bit of ghost guessing today, chat. Boom. There we go. Will we have a shade? Let's do 3 guesses again. Shade. Onryo. Shade, Onryo, and Revenant. Shade, Onryo, and Revenant. Can we get that in predictions, please? Gingy, welcome in! I'm so proud of you for becoming a full-time Mimic Believer. Thank you so much, Gingy. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today, man? Hope you're having a good day so far. How's it going? You've got the badge as well. It's a Twitch drop. Oh, it's a Twitch drop, you say. Okay. Interesting. Nice. Didn't know that. You ain't voting for a shade. They're like really rare. Depends who you ask. I know a friend who gets shades very often and is traumatized by shades. So I wouldn't talk too quickly. You're doing good, Gingy. You're a bit tired from work though. I'm glad you're doing good. Gingy, I'm curious what you do for work. But you also don't have to tell me if you don't wanna though. But if you're comfortable sharing, I would really love to know. I think you get that badge by doing a sub as part of the Duolingo Drops campaign. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Also, what's my objectives? Capture a video of a ghost, EMF, and video camera. Okay. Let me get EMF for the objective. Just for my bingo wingers. You work in a warehouse, you drive forklifts most days. Ah, okay. Man, that has to be really stressful, right? Because you have to make sure that your balance is perfect. Like, if you pick something out, that your balance is perfect, or else you're going to make a big... Yeah, I've watched too many movies. Raid Ned, welcome in. First time in the chat, glad to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. How are you? How are you? Yeah, this is Tanglewood, Mama Gnome. Yes. This is Tanglewood. Alright, chat. Let us figure out where the ghost is. I'm gonna pause the music now. Let's head in. Check what the bone is, what the cursed possession is, just for my bingo wingers. There's a bone, by the way. It's a thin bone. Thin bone today. For the first game today. Remember, I'm not doing a perfect game. We're just solely trying to figure out what the ghost is. I will try to get some objectives that are easy, you know? Because, yeah, for the people who are doing bingo today. We have the Ouija board and thin bone. Ouija board and thin bone. Alright, so now we just need to figure out where the ghost is. We could ask the board where the ghost is. Or we can play it safe. And we can go back to the truck. Take our sanity pulse so we can be 100%. Or like 90%. And then grab one of these. For those of you who just wondered why I just took all of my sanity pulls on my preset difficulty. Or not my preset difficulty, on my custom difficulty, I set so that I have 75% sanity. I begin with 75% sanity. And each sanity pull restores 5%, so... Yeah, that's why I took 4 of them, so I can be full. You're doing good, Red? Let's go! Glad to hear that, man. You're also a fan of Phasmophobia? Are you here to learn? Learn the game? Or are you here to judge my playstyle? Well, let me know. So, we're looking for the coldest room right now. Because normally the coldest room is where the ghost is. I'm also gonna close all the doors so that if the ghost is like in one of these rooms and it touches the door and it opens the door, then I know that the ghost is going to be there. Oh, so I just had 9 degrees somewhere? Where was that? Was that here? 9 degrees, 9.8. The ghost might be in this hallway. It is extremely quiet. Both rate? I see, I see. I'll try my best to impress you. You got a haircut yesterday, so you are pretty. Let's go! I need to go for a haircut very soon as well. And it seems... Nah. 20 degrees again. I thought the ghost was here. Also, I think the ghost has touched this door here. Let's go check with the EMF. EMF is always very nice to use to figure out where the ghost is. Or what the ghost touched. The ghost actually touched this door over here, so there we go. Ghost is there. So I'm going to assume the ghost is in the hallway, because the hallway is the room that is the coldest at this very moment anyway. I'm gonna put a crucifix here just to make sure that I am safe in case this ghost wants to hunt, because remember, I also have on my custom difficulty 0 seconds grace period activated, which means that if this ghost starts hunting, it can immediately start killing me, which leaves me like literally no reaction time. Yeah, look at that temperature. It's definitely in this hallway here. Alright. So let's commence our tests. First of all, I'm going to place some salt down. Like one here, one there, and one here. Ghost stepped in the salt. There is the first ghost we can write out. Wraith. Wraith does not step in salt. It can't step in salt. It's just one of the ghost behaviors. Before I do anything else, let me just also switch on my my timer in case we need it in just a second. Let me move it. There it is. You guys can't see it right now, but I have it on my right side. Alright, so yeah, it's not a wraith. I'm gonna grab my candles, and we can also do a Onryo test with the candles. And why, you might ask yourself, why am I taking candles with me? Because Onryo is a ghost that is fearful of candles. It has like a special relationship with candles. So you guys know how a crucifix, this crucifix here, prevents a ghost from hunting if it is like within the same within the radius of the crucifix, like a certain radius of the crucifix. For Onryo, candles act as crucifixes if it is switched on, if it is lit on, sorry. If you light on a crucifix, not a crucifix, if you light on a candle, then it acts as a crucifix for a Onryo. So let's say you're in hunting range. If the ghost wants to hunt you, it will blow out a candle instead of hunting you. However, this rule breaks when the ghost blows out 3 candles. When the ghost blows out 3 candles consecutively, it will have a chance to start a hunt. So yeah, there's 2 ways to identify Onryo in this by using candles. Let the ghost blow out 3 candles and see if it starts a hunt, or place a candle above a crucifix. If the ghost uses a crucifix instead of blowing out a candle, then it is not a Onryo, because the Onryo will always prefer blowing out candles than using crucifixes. Ghost just blew out 3 candles. Let's see if it hunts. If the ghost hunts now, it should be a Onryo. I do believe that Onryo also has an increased chance to blow out candles. Okay, so it did not hunt right now. Now, normally I would write out a Onryo now, because from what I understand is that a Onryo has a 100% chance to hunt you after blowing out 3 candles, but lately I've seen that this is not really an occurrence anymore. So I'm very, very weirded out by the fact that that does not work. But yeah, we'll keep Onryo in mind, especially seeing as the ghost literally just blew out so many candles consecutively. Also, we're gonna check for orbs real quick, because a mimic is a ghost that always will give you orbs, doesn't matter what evidence you play on. So let's see. Even if you're playing on a no evidence customized difficulty, you will still get orbs from a mimic. What is your relationship with candles? Onryo, complicated. Yes, pretty much. What is a monk cut? A monk cut is basically like going bald. You have no hair. Is that a mimic believer now? Yeah. You who just made a joke about the Onryo saying that his relationship with candles are complicated. Well, I'm going to give you the same answer when I tell you I believe in mimics. It's also complicated. It's also complicated. You got to go now. You'll be back later. No worries, Red. No worries. All good. So I wonder why you don't cherish your life on this custom and step away from a cruci. Well, you know, I do take a chance. You're correct there. I am taking a chance, but you have to remember, I am not playing on 0 sanity. I am playing only on 0 evidence right now, but not 0 sanity. Also, I think the ghost has moved. It now touched the door here in the garage. So I'm already starting to be less suspicious of a ghost like a Goryo, because Goryo cannot roam very far away from the ghost room. But I think it can still like roam close enough to like touch that door over there. So I'm going to grab myself I want to go get a motion sensor so we can see if the ghost stalks us. I also would like to see if the ghost, well, like to check and see if the ghost can hunt us. To see if it's like a fast ghost or a slow ghost or anything like that. I also apparently already took my motion sensor in. I just forgot. I put it in the door. So let's see. Hey Psycho, welcome in. How are you doing today? Howdy. Hee-haw. Then said he will believe in mimics if the game gave him a mimic one specific time, and then it did. Yeah, so Jans told me yesterday while I was playing on Maple Woodwind or whatever, the Maple Lodge map, that if he bets that I have a mimic. And then I told him, I was so confident that I would not have a mimic, I told him, hey, if this is a mimic, I will from now on always believe in mimics and never doubt their existence again. And it was a mimic. It was very dramatic. Does somebody have the clip of that? There we go. You can click on that clip from Gingy Ninja to see what happened. Also, I'm gonna stand here and see if the ghost like walks through this motion sensor here, just to see if it is a banshee. But I think just to save some time, we could also like get the ghost to hunt perhaps, and see if we can figure out what the ghost is then. So let's get the ghost to hunt and see if we can identify it by doing a hunt, because most of the ghosts, especially in no evidence, is way better to identify during a hunt rather than like in the spirit form. So I'm only gonna ask like where the ghost is. That will drain 50% of my sanity, and we should be below 50% then, which means that most ghosts can hunt us then. Where are you? Oh yeah, I need to change my mic input real quick. So hope the ghost does not kill me on the spot. Where are you? Goodbye. The ghost has moved, by the way, which means it's not a Goryo. Goryo cannot change its favorite room. You sound like your usual chipper self. What do you mean by that? Ghost is hunting. Normal speed, by the way. Yokai test. Okay, so it's not a yokai. It speeds up with line of sight. I want to do a smudge test here, see if it is a spirit. So let's put the timer on the screen over there. See if it is a spirit. Chipper is upbeat and happy, not to the point of being a manic, just happy and in a good mood. I am in a good mood today, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt so good when I woke up today. Normally, I'm a little bit tired when I wake up. Yeah, especially like after sleeping for like 8 hours. And I only slept for 7 hours today. And I was very surprised that I felt like so good after only 7 hours of sleep. So I'm going to try to only sleep for 7 hours the next few days and see... Hello? That's a ghost event. And see if we can maybe... if I can always be like this. But yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. I had very good sleep in, I guess. I went to bed with jazz music, so maybe that's also something that is pretty good. Thank you, Polo, for the clip. Gingy already sent it, but thank you anyway. But yeah, you're doing pretty good, Psycho. You're good after gaming a little late, working even later, and sleeping in. Let's go. What games were you playing today? Also, Nixie and Chicken. Glad to have you in the chat. Welcome on in. Love your name. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, based on what we just saw, chat, the ghost hunted, it was normal speed, which means we can write out Moroi. Actually, we can't write out Moroi just yet. We can write out Diogen, Thai, Raichu. Definitely not a Raichu because a Raichu has an increased interaction range with electronics. And it didn't interact with my B button, even though I should have been close enough for it for a Raichu to interact with it. So it was not a Raichu, not a Obake, it didn't transform. Not a Mimic because we're not seeing any orbs so far. Not a Twin because Twin, it was 100% speed. Not a Hantu, not a Revenant because of the speed. Not a Jin because of the speed. Not a Oni because of the blinking. Not a Phantom because of the blinking. Ghost is still not hunting, by the way, even though we are 2 minutes after getting it smudged. Not a Poltergeist, it didn't really do any Polty business. I'm not getting any Banshee vibes from this ghost either. The ghost is like not roaming towards me. It could be a mare because mares loves to roam away from the light. And yeah, this ghost, yeah, we switch on the light of the ghost room. But I think the light is also switched on in the garage. So yeah, if this is a mare, it should also go away from the garage. Let me keep it on, see if the ghost goes away. Let's see. Mama Gnome, yes, I did find the bone. It was the thin bone in the start of the game, yes. Oh, the previous clip wasn't? Oh, okay, thank you, Polo. Thank you. Why do you keep on switching on the lights? I mean the freaking alarm. Stop! Oh, you played a little bit of Warframe? Nice. Warframe is pretty good. Also, 3 minutes and the ghost still hasn't hunted. I'm going to stop the timer now. This could potentially be a spirit. There's a ghost. Have a look at it. Let's see if the ghost transforms. If it is a Obake. This is the X-Men ghost model, by the way, for the bingo wingers. Smudgy ghost. Definitely not a Moroi, I would say. Okay, there we go. Hunt is over. Let's do a second smudge test just to make sure if this is going to be a spirit. Because this is the second time the ghost has... Well, no, this is the first time the ghost has hunted, like, after 3 minutes. Let's see if the ghost will hunt us now again after 3 minutes, if it is like a spirit or something. Let's see. Because spirit will always hunt you after 3 minutes after it being smudged. So let's see. Let's see. Evil ghost. A friend from school was adding you to his clan, teaching you to fish and about hunting animals, tags for faction points and items. Nice. Fishing is so relaxing. I played a little bit of Drive Beyond Horizons today, which is like a... It's almost like Desert Bus, if you've ever played it. Like the driving simulator where you just drive continuously forever and ever. No orbs, by the way. And it was actually very fun. Like in that game, you build your own car. You drive from one station to the other station. You fight zombies. And you just... Yeah. Also, wait. Did I just see... Wait. Oh, no. That was a ghost event. Okay. For a second, I was like, wait. What? I was almost able to capture something, which is very interesting. But anyway. So yeah. You drive from one location to the other one in an apocalyptic world. Also, go switch on the light, by the way. It's not a mare. Mare does not switch on lights. And you basically build up your car by discovering other parts, cleaning your car, and making it pretty. So it's pretty. It was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Ghost wants to go for a ride? Yes. Yes, it does. What's my favorite ghost to go against? My favorite ghost to test, like my favorite way of playing Phasmo, Nixie, is playing no evidence. And yeah, one of my favorite ghosts to identify is a Banshee. There's just something fun about testing for a Banshee because, yeah, you can do like a salt test. Place some salt between you and the ghost room and see if the ghost roams towards your location. It also gives me the most thrill in Phasmophobia because you never know when the ghost is like, you know, on top of you or not. Ghost switch off a breaker is not a Jinn, by the way. Oh, hi there. That scared me a little bit. So yeah, I would say it's Banshee. It also has the parabolic mic sound, which makes it also more special. And on multiplayer, it's also like it also like targets one person. So if you're not a target, you can just walk with the ghost. And yeah. Also, another thing is there was one more thing. Oh yeah, the singing ghost events and everything. Yeah, I just find Banshees more fun for me to go against. There we go, chat. Ghost hasn't hunted for another 3 minutes, so I'm going to guess that this is a spirit. Let's go out and say spirit. That is the second time the ghost hasn't hunted for 3 minutes after it being smudged. So I'm gonna go for spirit. Let's go. Now, for those of you who want to know what a spirit is, or what a spirit does, as you can see in the chat, we also have like a ghost guide in the form of commands. So, spirit is a pretty bland ghost. It hunts you at 50% sanity, and yeah, if you smudge it, it won't hunt you for 3 minutes. That's basically all you need to know about spirit. That's basically all you need to know about spirit. There we go! Easy. And Ixie, thank you so much for the follow as well. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You love when they obliterate your friends when in any other scenario you would have died? Yeah. It's very... it is very funny. You are very correct there. How about you, Nixie? What is your favorite ghost to identify? So also, I just realized I agree with the point of mimics do not exist in regard of them having zero personality and always stealing it from other else. Yeah, that's pretty true. But in all honesty though, Mimic is probably one of the most dangerous ghosts in Phasmo, because you never know what you're up against. You never know what you're up against. Hey Mog, welcome on in. Glad to see you today. Oh, welcome. Alright, let's do another prediction chat. What is the next ghost going to be? Is it going to be one of the 3 following ghosts? Spirit? Banshee? Or Oni? Spirit, Banshee, or Oni? There we go. Will we have one of these 3 ghosts? Let's see. Prediction will be starting in just a second. Hopefully. Thank you, mods. Get some mod love. Also, did my... Oh, never mind. Okay, chat still works for me. Sometimes my chat just stops working. You're getting back to work tomorrow? Oh, no, wait, now. You're getting back to work now? I hope the rest of your day maintains the good times you are having now. Thank you so much, Psycho. Best of luck with your day at work as well. Thank you for being here today. Thank you so much. Your favorite would probably be Obake. Yeah, Obake is also very nice because it's one of those ghosts where you're like, ooh! Ooh! Whenever you see it. Whenever you see it, like, do a transformation or do the special fingerprint as well. I do admit, Obake used to be way more of a boring ghost back in the day. But ever since they made it so they can also transform during a hunt, it became one of the most awesome ghosts in Phasmo, in my opinion. So I agree with you there. You are welcome, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully I am welcome. One time you've had a ghost that did not hunt for 3 minutes and it was a Jen. Yeah, you know... Sometimes, the thing about Phasmo is that all ghosts in Phasmo have RNG behavior. They won't always behave like you want them to behave, or like they're supposed to behave always. The thing about Phasmo's ghosts is the ghosts have a bunch of different things that makes them special. They have a bunch of different things that they can choose from. Every single ghost in Phasmo has a bunch of actions they can choose from. They always spin like a RNG wheel to help them choose what they want to do next. So the ghost can always like do it into action. It can always do one of its abilities. It always can do one like an event, a ghost event, or it can roam. or anything like that. And yeah, every time it decides to do something else in hunting, it will not hunt. So yeah, it can lead you into the false perception that you could have maybe a spirit. Also, pelvis bone, by the way. There we go. We got the pelvis bone. Also goes to switch off or on the light here somewhere. I just heard that. This light is off. I heard the ghost switch on a light somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there we go. Ghost switch on a light, which means it's not a mare. Mare cannot switch on light switches. Mares can switch on breakers, by the way. I've heard a lot of people say that mares can switch on breakers. Mares can switch on breakers. That is a false information. That they can't switch off or on breakers. They can. Also, we have music box, by the way. I will not be using that. Okay. So ghost is definitely like here somewhere. Here is locking you in the room, gives you shivers. You don't know what or why that is. Yeah, sometimes when the door just slams in your face, it also jump scares me a bit. So you're not the only one there. That's why when you need a certain action from the ghost, like do an event, you remove all of the other options. Exactly. Yeah. That's a very good way to treat it. If you want the ghost to, let's say, write in the book, then get out all of the interactable items and only leave the book into the room. The same with dots. If you want to get the ghost to do dots, get all of the interactable stuff out of the room, and you'll have a bigger chance for the ghost to like interact with your dots or something like that. Same with the event. If you want to do event, get all of the interactable items out of the ghost room so that it has a bigger chance to do the dots. Yeah, they really want to see me, yes. You don't know any ghosts could turn the breaker on, not gonna lie. Yeah, so all ghosts can switch on the breaker except for the Hantu. Hantu cannot switch on a breaker. Jinn cannot switch off a breaker. So if your breaker gets switched off, you don't have a Jinn. If your ghost switch on the breaker, you can't have a Hantu. You see, it's like these little informations about Phasmo that makes it such a fun game. Funny thing I want to share with you, since some time ago they made an update to Phas on PS, and it finally let you play it in your own language. Then another patch released and it was gone? No! I'm sorry to hear about that. What was the language, by the way? Okay, the ghost is not in the basement. I have no clue where this ghost might be. I am going to put like some crucifixes in the hallway just to prevent the ghost from potentially spawn killing me. Because we are playing on zero grace period. So we got to be very careful. Sammy! How are you doing? Welcome on in. Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Let's check for orbs. Let's also put a motion sensor here in case the ghost is like in the hallway. Because I'm still trying to find this ghost. It's switch on a light here. Unless it like came from from upstairs. This ghost is extremely quiet. Ah, there we go. Found the ghost room. This is the ghost room. I am going to leave myself here. Let's get this, some salt, and a crucifix in case this ghost wants to start hunting. You played almost 550 games of Phas and you still have so much to learn. I have nearly 2,000 hours of Phasmo. Yeah, 2,000 hours of Phasmo, and even I, Nix, still learn something about Phasmo pretty often. Banshee was actually the latest ghost where I learned something. Actually, no, I'm lying. Shade. Shade was the latest ghost where I actually learned that a shade cannot blow out a candle when it's in the same room as you are. Or if it can write in the book if it's also in the same room as you. That's another way of identifying a shade. which I never knew about in my many years of playing Phasmo. Place some salt down. Ghost already used the crucifix. So we are in hunting range. That is important to know. So now that we are on the hunting range, I would like to do a Onryo test. Let's see. We gotta be careful because I don't want this ghost to spawn kill me. So I'm gonna take one of these, another candle, another crucifix. There we go. Put some candles over there. If the ghost now uses a crucifix there and does not blow out the light, it's not an Onryo. Then we can blow out Onryo. Another wraith, by the way. The ghost stepped in salt. It blew out one candle. We're not gonna relight this candle just yet. Okay, let's see if it blows out the third candle and hunts. Because remember, Onryo will always blow out a candle. Ah, there we go. Blew out the candle and almost instantly started a hunt. So I'm going to do this test just again to confirm if this is Onryo, because that was definitely Onryo behavior, just so FYI. That was Onryo behavior. Instantly used the crucifix after blowing out the candle. Let's see again. You love you a shade. They're such cuties. Yeah. Oh, and another thing about a shade that I just remembered is a shade has a very small percentage chance that if you summon it using a cursed object, it will appear as a shadow ghost. It's the only ghost that can do that. 3 candle blowouts. And no crucifix burn, which is very interesting. Onryo is such a weird ghost for me. Onryo should have hunted there. So I'm a little bit suspicious of Onryo now. Or a little bit less suspicious now of Onryo. There's one candle. So far the ghost hasn't used the crucifix since the candles has been lit, which is suspicious for Onryo. You think Onryo is your favorite? Oh, there we go. Ghost used the crucifix while 2 candles were lit above it, so it's not a Onryo. There we go. Sometimes you just have to like do this test a little bit longer to make sure it is this ghost. We can also do a demon test by placing this crucifix just outside the range of the room, the ghost room. The crucifix range is doubled. Well, not doubled, but like plus 50% more effective on a demon. So this here should cover the ghost room for a demon. So if the ghost, like it just now did, use the crucifix, then I'm suspicious of demon. Also, we have a little bit... We are currently sitting in a little bit of a pickle here, by the way. If this is a teleportation ghost, it has the ability to insta-kill me and spawn on top of me. I don't see any orbs, so I'm gonna write out Mimic. We also smudge the ghost to see if it will hunt us in like 1 minute or 3 minutes or 1.5 minutes. If the ghost hunts us after 1 minute, it is a demon. If it hunts us after 3 minutes, it's a spirit. If it hunts us after 1.5 minutes, then it's an... Then it can still be a lot of ghosts. I'm going to stand over here, wait for the ghost to hunt. Keep this EMF on me to see if it's like a phantom or something. Because a phantom has the ability to roam towards your location. If it arrives to your location, it will leave a random EMF reading. So we're gonna wait for that. Can the crucifix burn in the van on this map? Yes, yes it can. Because the crucifix is, the van is very close to some of the rooms here on this map. So it actually does, yeah. It's a glitch. That has been in the game for some time. They have to fix this. Lights flickering. I really hope this is not a banshee or a phantom. Or else I'm cooked. If it's a demon, it should be able to hunt now. Okay, I would say normal ghost is now able to hunt if it's not a spirit. This could still be a demon, by the way. Remember how we were talking about like RNG, how the ghost always like chooses an action to do? This could have been a demon, but it just didn't choose to hunt. Let's see. Recently you played with a friend, you got a cruci burn early, but when you checked the sanity monitor, you found it was not early, it was hella early. You guys had 80% sanity. Oh, ghost is hunting. 1 second. Oh, this is a phantom. See how the ghost is super invisible? That is a phantom. That is how a phantom looks like. Extremely invisible during a hunt. I just kind of pre-smudged over here just to make sure I'm alive. Alright, there we go. That right there is a phantom. Phantom is also one of the most obvious ghosts to figure out during a hunt. Some ghosts are just easier to figure out during a hunt, like Phantom. There we go. Alright, so Phantom. Phantom is a ghost that hunts you at 50% sanity, like a normal ghost. It's a normal hunting ghost. If you take a photo of a phantom, it disappears. Taking a photo of a phantom causes it to disappear. Well, yeah. It will also drain your sanity during a ghost event when you look at it for a longer period of time. For every second you look at a phantom, you get sanity drain. And also, yeah, they're barely visible during a hunt, which is one of the easiest way to identify a phantom. Phantom is also one of the stalking ghosts, by the way. So there's 3 stalking ghosts in Phasmo: Wraith, Banshee, and Phantom. These 3 ghosts will, throughout your game, choose a time to roam towards your location. And yeah, just go to your location. And why this is so scary is because if you're playing on 0 grace period and you're in hunting range, these ghosts can instantly kill you by roaming towards your location and instantly hunting. So this ghost here had the ability to actually insta-kill me, and all of my crucifixes were used, so I could actually have died here instantly. So I'm very lucky for living here. You hate phantoms, always get confused during the hunt and die. Yeah, phantom is also extremely difficult to loop around. Because obviously when you loop around the ghost, you want to look at it to see if it doesn't double back. So this is why it is sometimes important to have good audio, because when you want to loop the ghost, you should listen where the ghost is walking at. So yeah. When you first started playing, you were messing with the computer in the boys' room, and the ghost started hunting. You swear it said, "Don't touch my computer," as it ran at your face. You died a little that day. You know, sometimes I wish I could experience Phasmophobia as a new player, because it's just Phasmo just has this scary feeling that you lose the more you play it, and it's actually kind of one of the things that made it fun. Not when you're playing alone though. When you're playing alone, then it's kind of scary. I think I would still get scared if I played this game alone, by the way. So yeah, that is Phantom. Alright, next ghost. Let's do a prediction here. What's the next 3 ghosts gonna be? Here. Well, we have a Phantom again. Or a Jinn. Or a Thigh. Phantom, Jinn, or Thigh. There we go. Yes, 100%. You miss being terrified all the time, but also absolutely alone is a new type of fear. Yes. Like for me, playing now alone is not very scary because I don't feel alone right now. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. I'm talking to you guys, so I don't feel alone. But yeah, when you play this game and you're not talking to anybody, it's a whole different vibe. Origin or a gin. Or a gin. Yeah, I see what you did there, by the way. Glad to see you, Origin. Welcome on in. I guess I don't have to ask you what ghost you would be if you had to choose. Hope you're having a good day. Phantoms are such bitches, and they really like to choose you as a target. You guys went 4 people into Sunny Meadows, and that ghost was not lazy to walk all the way from the basement to you, who stayed in the damn foyer. And you saw your breath there too, then it hunted from there, killed you of course, and then you guys smudged, and we all thought the foyer was the ghost room. Oh man. Yeah, the Phantom can really mess up like your perception of like where the ghost room is. It really can do that. I don't know why Discord keeps pausing my music sometimes. It's so weird. So now your most despised ghost, your most despised ghosts are those who stalk you, Wraith, Phantom, and Banshee, and the Mimic. Yes. Totally understand that. I like those ghosts because they force you to play the game different than what you normally do. Like, yeah, you with those ghosts you have to force yourself to have a crucifix with you. If you don't, you're pretty much cooked. Oh, we can get motion sensor objective here. Repel. Also, let me also help Mama Gnome out here and mark all of the evidences we had so far. Because we had Phantom. That means that Phantom gives dots, UV, and Spirit Box. We also had a Spirit that gives EMF, Spirit Box, and does Spirit give Ghost Riding? I think so, right? Yeah. Spirit gives Ghost Riding. We did not have orbs yet. We're looking for freezing temperatures and orbs. Is there a ghost we had that gave orbs? I don't think we had an orb ghost yet. Yeah, only Spirit and Phantom. Yes, you're right. Only Spirit and Phantom, EMF 5, Ghost Riding in the Spirit Box, and Phantom, yeah? Yes. Okay, that's all. As for objectives, yeah, I still need to do some objectives. Okay, let us head into the map. I don't need to take a parabolic with me. Thermometer, let's go. 95% itchy nose, Origin. Oh my goodness. Damn. For that punishment his nose is more itchy. So what did we say about believing in mimics? I know what I always said about believing in mimics, but a deal is a deal, Pegal. I told Jans yesterday, yeah, if I have a mimic in this game, like in this map that I was playing in at the time, I would believe in mimics, and lo and behold, it was a mimic. Also, we have a ghost that is active in the kitchen. So, yeah. I don't like it, but I have to compile. Well, what is the word? I have to, submit, I guess? I don't know. Oh, ghost also switch on this light. Not a mare? 3.7. Chat, at some point I'm gonna ask you guys questions about certain ghosts, and then you should tell me if I'm correct or not. Or you should tell me the information about some ghosts. Just to see if the class is paying attention. Let's also make a polty pile here to see if this is going to be a poltergeist. Okay, nice. Polty pile achieved. Let's get some items in the ghost room, like salt. Wait, oh, I was about to say, there's my salt. Crucifix as well. Guess this is an early hunter. Boom. Some salt, one over here. There and here. Let's check for orbs. I didn't study! Good. Hi Tipsy, how are you doing, my lovely community troll? Good to see you. Another wraith, stepped in salt. We need to do a repel, get motion sensor, and cleanse. We can actually do all of these objectives. Let me go get my motion sensor. Yeah, do I even have it here? I should have it here, right? Oh, and we also had the EMF, EMF. We got the capture EMF reading objective. I do remember this. From the first game. Only reason I remember this now is because I have an EMF on me. I just picked up the EMF and was like, oh, we already have that. We can keep this crucifix over here. Prevent the ghost from hunting us from behind. Get some candles. You quit these facilities 1 million years ago, plus minus 5 years. Okay. That is very interesting to know. Yeah, ghost in assault, so it's not a wraith. Not a wraith. We also didn't have any orbs, so not a mimic. What is this mimicry? Alright, so far very quiet. Ghost is not blowing out the candles while I am in the same room. Never mind, it is not a shade. We're gonna write out shade. Also 3 candle blowouts. 4 candle blowouts. No crucifix usage, so I am going to be less suspicious of Onryo here. Just throw a laptop on the ground, no care for stuff. Yeah. In real life, obviously, I would not do this, but yeah. Is that an apple, by the way? I don't know, my quality is so low I can't see the logo. Okay, so I'm gonna be less suspicious of shade over here. Let's see, what else can we test for here? We could... Actually, you know what? We haven't even gone look for the bone yet. The bone and cursed possession. Let's go look for that real quick. It's perfectly safe to place less candles on the floor. Yep. Ah! Chat! The ghost switched off a breaker. Also, why did I put the motion sensor here? Ghost switch off the breaker. What ghost does not have the ability to switch on or switch... Sorry. What ghost does not have the ability to switch off the breaker? Tell me, chat. What ghost can this ghost not be? Did you say Mare? No. Mare can switch off or on a breaker. Yes, Jin. Jin is the correct answer. Well done for those of you who got it right. Ghost is also hunting, by the way. We have a Revenant. Alright, so we know this is a revenant because revenants are immensely slow when they are hunting and they can't see you. But when they can see you or detect you while during a hunt, it can... Oh, freaking hell, that scared me. Smudge a ghost, because why not? When it does see you, it or detects you or knows your location, it immediately becomes like super quick. So that's the only way I know that this is a revenant. We have the Ouija board again, so I'm just going to go look for the bone, see if we can find the bone. Ah, Minnie is in trouble. Minnie is in trouble. Zombies! Oh my word! Also footbone. Let's go! Zombies! Thank you so much for the raid, man. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for raiding, man. Really appreciate that. I hope you had a fantastic one. How was your stream? What did you play? I'm going to take a guess and say that you played a little bit of Dark Souls again. Dark Souls 3, I think? Or was it 2? I think you were playing... Shit, I can't remember. It was definitely either Dark Souls 2 or 3. Because I remember when I was last in your stream, you said that you prefer... Or you actually think that... Dark Souls 2 is a pretty good game, despite everybody else saying it's not that good. But yeah, how was stream? Let me know. To those of you who don't know zombies, please do yourself a big favor and go drop them a follow. A lovely member of GG Legacy stream team, like all of the other members as well, plays a lot of Dark Souls on stream, which I'm personally also a big fan of. I love Dark Souls games, or any Souls-like games. It's amazing. Even though I have not played Dark Souls before, I have played Elden Ring, but yeah. Please go drop them a follow. Go give zombies a big hug. You guys will love it. They has an amazing community and vibe. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Sinister. We play also lots of Phasmophobia on the stream with some variety in the mixture. We're doing a little bit of education here today. We just got a revenant, and yeah, that's basically what I do here. So yes. And we're also doing some bingo, so if you guys would like to participate in bingo and win some points, you're also very welcome. But yeah, I hug your face, most men know me forever and ever. But yeah, you were playing some Dark Souls 3. OMG, such a good game. Dark Souls 3 is probably your favorite Dark Souls game right now. Really? Like your favorite Souls like right now? Even like more like better than Elden Ring? Is it better than Elden for you? Damn. Maybe I should check it out. I know the sale is going on right now, so this would probably be a very good time to buy the game. I always want to get like one of the Dark Souls games. I just know most people like the Dark Souls 3 game the most. So I would like to do that as well. But yeah, if you need to do some post-stream care zombies, please go take care of yourself. Go rest up if you need to do so. But yeah, if you want to hang out, you're also very welcome. We're just doing some no evidence games and doing some educating on Phasmo today. But thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Also, yes, we got a partner in chat. Kugel, glad to see you, by the way. Welcome on in. That right there is one of our bingos. There we go. That has been marked. Thank you very much. And also, Panda, glad to see you. Tracer, welcome on in. Reaper Mitski, glad to see you. There is Revenant, Smudgy Ghost, and I'm gonna run away. We should now have all of our objectives. Motion sensor, incense, and cleanse. There we go. And Kayla Games, glad to see you as well. Welcome on in. You got left behind. No worries, all good. Welcome, welcome. Are we doing good? Honestly, I wasn't thinking I was going to get some goals of mine, and I've got some of them. Yeah, that's the thing with bingo. There is definitely some bingos that you can get that you think is... You never know which bingo you're gonna get and not gonna get, you know? That is one of the cool things about bingo. Also, thank you, Reaper, for the hydrate. Sorry, this is a little bit heavy. Thanks for the hydrate, man. Alright. So, Revenant. For those of you who don't know what a Revenant does, or, yeah, let me just tell you all of the things about Revenant. A Revenant in Phasmophobia hunts you at 50% sanity, super slow when it hunts, when it does not see you. However, when it sees you, it becomes immensely fast. But it doesn't only have to see you. It can also, if it also detects you by, like, either you holding in, like, your B button, or with you holding, like, an electronical item. If you have any of these in your hand, like an electronical item, then the ghost will sense you. If it senses you, it will also immediately, like, sprint towards your location. So that's basically what a Revenant is. Let me see if I missed anything out. Yeah, that's essentially what a Revenant does. So very straightforward ghost. Only one way to figure out the ghost, and that is by getting a hunt. So that's pretty much what it is. Panda, thank you for the lurky. Please enjoy your lurky. Enjoy. Thank you so much.
Welcome back. I've got some
Oh, no worries, zombies. Welcome back. Now, zombies, I told you if you need to do some potion care, please do what you need to do, man. But you're also welcome to hang out if you wanna. We're just chilling here doing some Phasmo education. Stream is going pretty well. I am enjoying it. Other than that, yeah, pretty good. I had 7 hours of sleeping today, and oh my word, I felt so good, dude. Normally I sleep for like 8 hours, and then I don't like feel, you know, bad or good. But yeah, 7 hours of sleep, and I actually feel pretty rested. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. I heard you believe in mimics now. Bro! Does Jan send this clip to everybody? Dude, I swear Jans makes it his life's calling to share this clip to every single viewer on Twitch. I don't kid you. Yeah, okay, so let me give you background story. I was playing on Maple Lodge yesterday in Phasmo. And Jans told me, nah, this is gonna be a mimic, you know, because we were speculating, like, I wonder what this ghost is gonna be. And then Jans was like, yeah, this is probably gonna be a mimic. And then I was feeling super confident. And I was like, yeah, you know what, Jans? If this is a mimic, I will always believe in mimic forever and ever. And, yeah, it was a mimic. Let me see if I can show you the clip.
Ahoy!
Yeah, it was pretty devastating. So now I'm a mimic believer, I guess. Houdini, glad to see you. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, I literally like I stood up, I left, I took off my jacket, took on another jacket, pretended to be somebody else. Yeah. And now I'm not hearing the end of it today. Also, Minnie, the bone was a foot bone. It was a foot bone. Talking about the bingo, let me see how my bingo looks like. Let's have a look here. Let me see. Chad, I need you to start one more hype train. Didn't we get video of a ghost? No, we didn't. We need to get shade. We have to get orbs. Yeah. Also, what was this ghost we just had? Revenant, right? That means we can mark orbs. There we go. And also freezing. Alright, so all evidence has been marked. That's nice. There we go. Zombies! Thank you for the 14 months, dude. You didn't really have to start a hype train though. I wasn't skimping, but thank you so much for the 14 months, man. Really do appreciate that. 14! For 10 months! Let's go, dude. Thank you so much. The ghost model, it was a child ghost model. That's the one we had. Have you had a hype train yet this stream? Yes, I had one hype train. I need another one for the bingo. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what the ghost is. You better get bingo because I need you to win bingo for mine. Well, Pigal, just let me get a hype train. Then I'll win for you. Alright, are we gonna have a Wraith? Obake. Wraith, Obake, Revenant. There we go. Wraith, Obake, Revenant. Wraith, Obake, Revenant. How long ago? I don't know. Probably like an hour ago, I would say. No, I would say like 40 minutes. I would say 40 minutes, yeah. Also, Cosmic, hope you're doing good today, by the way. How goes your day so far? Crazy Fish, also glad to see you. Hope you're also having a great day today. Welcome on in. You were really bad at this game and you didn't like playing it, but recently you started playing it more often and learning about ghost behaviors. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for giving us up to K. K101, let's go. I wonder who that anonymous gifter is. Thank you so much for the gift of sub to K. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's very kind, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, you were learning ghost behaviors. You're obsessed and it's been fun. You're still really bad looping the ghost though. Well, yeah, that's the thing with Phasmo. It has a little bit of a skill curve, I would say. But yeah, if you're passionate about the game, you will like learn it very quickly. You'll pick it up very quickly. It has a lot of information that is a little bit too much to learn. Well, not too much to learn, but like you just have to, yeah, I don't know, just play the game, and eventually you get like all of the knowledge of all of the ghosts, because 24 different ghosts, and all of these 24 ghosts has something that makes them special. It gets a little bit much to remember. But yeah, if you play this game for enough time, for enough hours and stuff, it becomes easier. So yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun for me to like figure out the ghosts by just figuring out their behaviors. It's very nice. And this is also the perfect stream for you to join, by the way, because today we are focusing on education. Every single ghost that I come across today, I will explain in big detail. So you have come to the right time. You have come to the right place. You're at the right place at the right time. Yeah, hype train not ready yet. Thank you, those zombies. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the gifted subs. As if you were the anonymous gifter. Imagine somebody else were actually the anonymous gifter. I'm like, thank you, zombies. And the anonymous gifter's like, bruh. Thank you for the gifted subs. Also, Mamanum, welcome back. Welcome back. It wasn't you because you're broke. Now, you guys just being here is way more enough support I could ever ask for. So thank you for just watching the stream, man. Just, you know, keeping the tab open. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Also, by the way, monkey paw. This is our first monkey paw of the day. First monkey paw of the day. Let's try and see if we can find the bone. We are playing on 0 grace period, so yeah, just important that we always keep this crucifix on top of us. I don't think I've ever found a bone in this room before. Ahoy, crazy fish! How are you, me matey? It's definitely not the most beginner-friendly game, but that's definitely all part of the fun. Oh yeah, absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Like in the beginning, when you start playing this game, it's a horror game, yeah? But the more you get used to the jump scares and everything, it starts becoming more of a simulator. Simulator, I would say. Also, I feel like I heard the ghost like throw something here some way. Not sure if it's me. But yeah, you're gonna lurk and grab some food. Big love and see you soon. No worries, zombies. Thank you so much as well for the raid once again. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you when I see you again. Yeah. Thank you so much, man, for the raid. Really appreciate you. Simulator. I already know her. What the hell, Tipsy? You're not Nick. Stop trying to be Nick. Also, welcome back, Sasha and OJ Barra! OJ Barra. OJ Barra, OJ Barra, OJ Barra, OJ Barra. Are we doing good today? Welcome on in. You know, I always try to go for perfect games, but man, I should really do some games where I just don't do any perfect games. I think like sometimes if you play the same way, if you play Phasmo the same way for a long time, you later on get a little bit burned out from it. That's why I'm not focusing on doing perfect games. I still look for the bone and stuff just because of the bingo games. And there's the bone, by the way, another thin bone. We already have that one. Still trying to figure out where the ghost is. Also, wait, we already did miss up a game, so we can also mark that. Can somebody mark the miss up a perfect game? You're doing really well. Let's go. Glad to hear that, OJ. I'm doing pretty good as well. Having a pretty decent day so far. Today is probably one of the better days I've had in some time. Not to sound like somebody who's depressed or whatever, but yeah. The past few days or the past weeks or months, I just had like pretty mundane and a little bit gloomy days, but today's pretty nice. Today is a very, very nice day. I woke up feeling rested. I just like woke up like super relaxing and everything. It's not like where you wake up and you're like, and I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this because I'm late for this and that. It was not a day like that, so I'm very happy about that. Alright, by the way, Ghost Room is in the... Wait, what? Wait, why do I smell my breath here? Is it snowing outside? No? I don't know. Also, sister! Glad to see you, sister! Welcome in. How is you? I hope you is good. Hello, Jans! The one who has been sending my clip to every single viewer on Twitch. How are you doing today, man? Hope you're doing pretty good. Welcome, welcome. Jans, why do I hear from everybody that I am now a mimic believer? Even zombies who just rated me said like, yeah, I hear you're a mimic believer now. Every way you could. Oh my word, bro. Oh man. I am a mimic believer now. Yes, you heard it, chat. I am a mimic believer. And Jans will make sure I never say I'm not a mimic believer again. I will randomly, like, let's say a year from now, I will say I'm not a mimic believer and see if Jans still has the clip. You fell asleep at 9 PM and woke up at 1 AM. Got an appointment at 11 AM in the waiting room for now. Ooh. See. Yeah, sometimes you can go to bed pretty early. I have the opposite problem, Nixie. I never can go to bed like super early. I always struggle with that. A deal is a deal. Yeah. I was just super surprised that that was a mimic though. I was not expecting it for it to be a mimic. Like there was literally 1 out of 24 chance that would be a mimic. Also, Diaz, glad to see you. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a nice day. I am having a nice day. Thank you. What is the first thing I hear when I arrive? Mimics? Yeah, so yesterday I was playing on Maple Lodge. We were speculating what the ghost was, and Jan said it's probably a mimic. And then I told Jans, yeah, if this is a mimic, I will always believe in mimics forever and ever. And it seems like Phasma really wanted me to believe in mimics, and it was a mimic. So now I can go back on my words, and yeah, I believe in mimics now, I guess. So yeah. You have the clips saved in your phone, your PC, your Google Drive, your Discord servers, Discord DMs, Facebook? Facebook? Really? Facebook? What? Bro, Facebook? That's insane, bro. Oh my goodness. Wait, you usually fall asleep at 6 AM, Nixie? Oh, okay, well, never mind. That means we are literally the same. Because I am also literally the same like that, Nixie. I literally go to bed 6 AM every single night. I think I went to bed like 6:30 this morning, actually. Alright, so this ghost is extremely quiet. This is either going to be a wraith. Let me actually grab a EMF and see if the ghost triggers the EMF. Let's go have a look real quick. You're back. You had to clean a mess. You spilled juice all over your desk. Hopefully you didn't mess up your keyboard. Did you get some juice on your keyboard? We are nocturnal twins. Yes. Do you also play games till late at night, or do you actually work at late at night? I just play games late at night. Alright, let's do a wraith test. Also, I guess I can do like a test to see if this is like a banshee or something. Put that over there. Grab these things. Let's stand in the dark so that our sanity drains. Let's wait. I feel like the ghost is extremely quiet. Or extremely... What the hell? Why are you like this? Huh? Never mind. Okay, EMF gone away. I feel like this is gonna be a teleportation ghost. Okay, let's wait for the random EMF trigger. Or see if the ghost like triggers this motion sensor. If it does, then the possibility of it being a wraith or something will be very, very big. So we just have to wait here now. So if yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a wraith because it didn't step in the salt, and this was the ghost room, unless it has moved now. 10 degrees, 8 degrees. Compare that with this room, which is 22. Ghost should definitely be in this room. Just gotta wait. Or something. It's a child. Nope, not a rape. What? I forgot my candle. I forgot my lighter, chat. Oh my word. Let's guess this ghost quickly. I'm going to guess Mayor. Did it switch on the light? I don't think it switched on the light. They say it's Mayor. It was a shade, okay. This ghost was extremely quiet.
Is it
So we are correct that this is a shade over here. Alright. James Steiner, thank you for the lucky. What age is boomer? I believe people that were born before 1950. Right? Yeah, people who were born before 1950 is considered a boomer, I think. Okay, so this was a shade. Even though I did not really successfully identify this ghost, I'm still going to explain how a shade works. So a shade hunts you at 35% sanity. It is the ghost that hunts you that has the lowest hunting threshold. It hunts you at 35% sanity. It also, yeah, hunts you at 35% sanity. When you are in the same room as the ghost is not able to blow out a candle or able to write in a ghost writing journal if you have evidence enabled in your custom difficulty, or if you're playing on a customized difficulty. It will not write in the book if you're in the same room as it is. It will also not blow out a candle. Let me just do exclamation mark shade here just to make sure. And yeah, shade is just a very inactive ghost. If there's any player that is close to the ghost, it tends to be a little bit like less active, but it's more active if people go away from the ghost. So yeah. So how you want to figure out a shade on no evidence is basically just see if the ghost is active, or just place a candle in the ghost room and stand in the ghost room and see if the ghost blows out the candle. If it doesn't blow out the candle and is super quiet, it's probably going to be a shade. So there we go. There's also some speculation that shade does not hunt you if you're in the same room as it is. I've had some ghosts, some shades that did hunt me while I was in the same room as it was. So I don't really tend to go with that, but I know a lot of people say that shade can't hunt you if you're in the same room. So I'm not sure if that is like a bug or not. So yeah. Okay, Jans, I'll fix it. Yamete kudasai. Let me just log into my Streamlabs real quick. Sasha, I don't know. I think that's just something you gotta Google. I don't really care like what I am classified as. I don't like. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of stereotyping or stereotypizing. I don't know what the word is, but I don't think people should be put in boxes. Mimic. Let's see here. Stereotypical, yeah. There we go, Jans. It has been fixed. Alright, next map, Willow Street House. I'm not gonna play on the big maps. Or maybe I will, but I don't know. I'll definitely like try to get the ghost to hunt me. And just guess the ghost. Also, let's guess the next ghost. Do some ghost spinny.
This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Well, we have a revenant. Polty. Revenant, Polty, or a demon? Revenant, Polty, or a demon? There we go. You don't think cats should be put in boxes, but Schrodinger did? Oh, that's the guy that experimented on cats, right? That's true. It was just a thought experiment, no actual cat experience to your knowledge. Oh, really? Oh, just a thought experiment. Oh, right. I've heard about this Schrodinger before. Was it the same guy that experimented on rats to see like if they like the guy that tested like with addictions and stuff like that? Like there was a guy that gave rats cocaine water and normal water. And then they almost always like became addicted to the cocaine water. But when the scientists put the rats in like an enclosure where there's so much to do, so much fun to have, and there's a bigger place with more rats in it, almost none of them got addicted. Which means that one of the primary reasons for addiction is solitude. Boom. Not sure if that was also Schrodinger, but I don't know. You think you heard of it in Young Sheldon clip on TikTok? Oh, you did? I never watched Big Bang Theory before. I wasn't really a big fan of like reality shows. Well, not reality shows, but like, you know, shows that are like where real actors play in. I always watched cartoons when I were little. Alright, curse position and bone. Oh, Ghost is in the kitchen or around this vicinity. Let's see. We have a thin bone again. So many thin bones today. Thin and long. You don't think he did that, but you could be wrong. He just proposed the idea. You think people would have burned him alive for using actual cats? Oh yeah, absolutely. When was Schrodinger alive, by the way? Oh, you're a Xennial? A Xennial? Interesting. I've never heard of a Xennial before. Interesting. We have a summoning circle chat. Also goes through something here, I think. Can't be downstairs because it literally threw a painting upstairs, no? Welcome back, Amora. I don't think I will be able to tell you what you missed for a whole hour of stream, so don't mind me not telling you, because I kinda have to focus on the game here. We were just talking about a bunch of topics, we've got a bunch of ghosts. That's essentially it. I died last game, there's that. If that tickles your fancy. Rest in peace, then. 1980 is the in-between year. Interesting. So let me see the temperatures here. 20 degrees, 21, 22 in the garage. What the hell? Was the ghost actually in the basement? How was it able to like throw that thing over there? Unless it probably moved rooms. This is a tier 2 thermometer, Amora. This was actually the old Phasmophobia thermometer before the tier items came out. Okay. Ghost is actually in this room, which means it probably moved rooms. Or just due to a glitch it went from upstairs to downstairs, maybe? For some reason, the Pink Fluffy Unicorn song is stuck in my head. You guys know that song? Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. I don't know, but it is stuck in my head. Somebody please get this unstuck. Maybe I need to play some 80s song. 80s songs so I can like memorize another type of song. Or get another type of song stuck in my head. You have never heard of that before? Kimmy also always used to have that in her stream, I believe. If you remember Kimmy Mamanome. Obeyed! Glad to see you. Welcome on in. How goes it? Happy hump day to you. You got a better song for you instead, My Little Pony? Oh my word. Thank goodness I don't even know how that song goes. And I'm not gonna search it up. No. Pretty little baby, you say that maybe you'll be thinking of me and try to love me. Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. Now it's just a time when both of us are young. Puppy love must have its day. Don't you know it's much more fun to love while the heart is young and gay. Also, Ghost used the crucifix and blew out all of my candles. This could potentially be a Onryo, by the way. I am going to go grab a smudge stick and also another crucifix just to be safe. The ghost right now? Yeah. Hi, Maz. You're a Duke, Maz. What do you mean? Wow. You Duking Duke? Maz, guess what game I played today? Before stream. I played Drive Beyond Horizons. You're doing good today, Obey. Glad to hear that, man. You guys have a huge tax deadline at work next Wednesday, so you guys are busy. Ooh. Best of luck with that. I know you can do it. Best of luck. Oh, Ghost is hunting. Yokai test. It's a sickle man, by the way. This is not a shade either. Yeah, best of luck with that, old bit. I hope it goes well, man. This is definitely not a yokai, that's for certain. Also not a obake, from what I've seen. So, let's see. Not a shade. Not a phantom. Didn't look like a oni. Didn't look like a obake. It was also normal speed. Did we have electronics? Yeah. We don't have salt in here. Not a revenant, not a hantu. Yeah, it's basically like the long drive, but way better, yeah. It definitely is way better in my opinion. You like build your car. Don't you have that game, Maz? You're an Onryo. Wow, Redia, you're an Onryo. Wow, how dare you. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Oh my word, Minnie, that song is so sexual. I always heard that song and I was like, oh my word. How can you make a song like that and sing it with a straight face, you know? Wait, this is a djinn, by the way. I might be dead. I believe this is a djinn, chat, because this ghost instantly sped up when it saw me. We can do another djinn test the next hunt. We just wait for the ghost to stop hunting. Of course, Obey. Thank you for still taking time of your day to come say hi to me, even though you guys are busy. Thank you so much. You don't play games now, or not as much? Oh, really? You study and you study and you sleep? What are you studying for, if I may ask? Would that be a close call? Nah. That was not a close call. I had that under control. So I wouldn't say so, no. No pity, no pity. You're going to be listening to K-pop Demon Hunter songs on the way to the hospital now? Do it. I genuinely hope that you are okay, friend. Please say K. Please say K. Please say K. Oh, last year of school, Maz. I see. I thought you got a job. I first thought you got a job. You haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Is it worth watching? If you're into K-pop, the K-pop culture, then I would say yes. Ghost is hunting, by the way. Definitely a Jin. Definitely a Jin. This is the best way to loop in Phasma, by the way. There's some looping spots that are very, very beginner friendly. And the kitchen table is one of the best looping spots to learn how to loop. Just stay crouched and keep like an electronic in your hand. So the ghost can always follow you around but cannot speed up. So yeah, this was a Jin, and I'm going to tell you guys why this was a Jin in just a second. Emma, thank you so much for the lurky. I hope that you take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out today. For just, you know, being in the background. Please take care. Much love to you, friend. So this year was a Jin. Jin hunts you at 50% sanity. It is a normal speed ghost. However, the difference comes in when the ghost hunts you, and well, yeah, if it hunts you and if it sees you. Also, my eye is super itchy. Also, another thing about Jin is if the breaker is on, which it can't switch off, by the way. The Jin can't switch off a breaker. If the breaker is on, the ghost has two additional abilities added to it. One is that it has the ability to drain 25% of your sanity when you are close to the ghost. The second ability is if it's hunting and it sees you, it has the ability to instantly speed up. And the further the ghost is from you and it sees you, the quicker it will speed up. Like the quicker the speed of the ghost will be. Oh man. I don't know why my eye is so itchy. So yeah. If you want to rob the ghost from its ability, you can just switch off the breaker, and yeah, the ghost will not be able to drain your sanity or be able to speed up during a hunt. That is the best way to identify a Jin. When the Jin also takes away your sanity, it will leave off EMF reading at the breaker. So that is basically that over there. So I ordered you some Uber Eats. They are at the gate. Can you go and collect? What? You ordered some Uber Eats for me? That's impossible because Uber Eats is not in my location. That's impossible. W Jen, you're so close to getting a bingo. Let me see how far I am with bingo. Are you trying to get me to talk about food again, you sneaky? So here is my bingo. Man, I'm having bad luck with bingo again. Somebody cheer 900 bits and I have bingo. Don't do that, please. If you can't afford it, no worries. I also can get paranormal sounds. Actually, I can't. Or I can. I just have to add all of my items. Also, we had a shade, by the way. This needs to be marked. Shade. Shade. If I can actually spell. There we go. I also sang today. I sang the Pretty Little Baby song. There we go. Oh, wait, never mind. We did the repel objective as well. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys that. Repel. So that means I actually have a bingo today. Let's go! Bingo! And I am the second bingo winner today. My sister was the first winner today. Nice. Family standing next to each other. Let's go. You're surprised that some creators have access to Halloween event, but not everyone. Now, the reason for that, Mama Gnome, is because some Phasmophobia streamers are partnered with Kinetic Games, which is the developer of Phasmophobia, the developer team, and they have the privilege of getting updates beforehand. So yeah. Your bingos are dependent on others getting bingo. Damn, Daniel. You have one more goal for 3 different bingos. And what is that? You love bingo, Amora? Yes, bingo is nice. Rigged! Wow, it's not rigged. So, yeah. If you would like to join bingo, Nixie, you have to scroll down to my about section. You'll find it over there. If you are on PC. If you are on phone, it should be part of the extension list in the top of the chat. So that is it. I keep thinking how cool your bottle collection is. Could you show us how many you have again? My bottle collection? Sure, 1 second. You want me to be right back? Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. I almost fell for that. I was like, why does Minnie want to see my bottles? That is so weird. Oh, nice try. Okay, let's do Brownstone High School. I'm gonna do like a 1-hunt run for these big maps here. Because, yeah, I don't really want to play or waste too much time on them. So just go to the damn bathroom! Oh, that is what you meant with the Uber Eats. Ah. Well, you can always make me drink more water. If you make me drink more water, I can maybe, like, go pee or something. I really want to see that awesome bottle collection. Mm-hmm. Sure you do. You have a camel bladder? Oh my word. A camel bladder, you say? Oh my goodness. Ban Minnie for being sus? Minnie isn't sus. There's an actual bottle collection? Show me. Not really a bottle collection, I just have a ton of bottles that I have. For no particular reason. Or a sloth one, because sloths only go to bathroom like 1 time a week. Really? Wow. I think I definitely have a sloth bladder because, yeah, I don't move a lot. I just play games. Ghost is hunting, by the way. Coming from upstairs. Is right above me. What do you need to do to escape for the escape objective? Wait. Well, yeah, that's basically escape the ghost, Peggle. That's what I gotta do. That's cool though. Only collection you have is dinosaur socks you refuse to wear. I kinda also have that. When my brother married, we all had to wear these like different colored spotty socks. And I've only wore that like once in my life, I think. Never again. Okay. Now we wait. Oh, Ghost is in this room. Get me my bingo already. I need it. Begal is starting to get what's that called again when somebody who's addicted to something gets like withdrawal symptoms. Begal is getting withdrawal. Oh, Ghost is hunting. I actually think that this is a twin, by the way.
Chat! She used her sickle! She threw her sickle into my neck! You are a cheater!
Ready for you.
Whoa! Thank you for the buddy, Rydia. Wow, she cheated! Teddy, welcome in. How are you? Thank you, Sasha, for the buddy. If it's guys you did not want to be right back. Now I'm going to sit here on my fat booty and not go be right back. I protest. Actually, I might actually have to go. I am actually starting to get like a pee. Okay. I'm going to be right back, but I am going to show you all of my bottles. I'll show you all of my bottles after I went to the bathroom, so be right back.
All right, here's all my bottles. Oh, here's all my bottles. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one that my sister got me. We have this one. Then we have the 10 liter. There's that. And then I got something very special for you guys. Then I have something very special. Which I'm gonna give to you in just a second. Let me just close myself in my blankie. Oh, we have ads? Okay, wait. Let's wait for the ads. Let's wait for the ads. Some can't see because of the ads. That's sad for them. That is very sad to hear. Let me see if I can clip it, maybe. Son, please, I have 7 possible bingos. Let me quickly do a know you and backfire what you told me yesterday. It seems like you're very bad at this, Pig Isle. Oh my word, you're absolutely bad at this. Have we had normal speed ghost? Yes. Yes. Dum 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 dum. Let's go! Mama Gnome won. Congratulations to Mama Gnome. Alright, while we're waiting, let's get another prediction on. Do we have a Dwogen? Diogen Phantom? Diogen Phantom or Pulte? Diogen Phantom or Pulte? There we go. Diogen Phantom or Pulte. Now that you guys are back from the ads, I apologize about that, by the way. Let me give you your surprise. Clementine! 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 Maz, don't you like clementines? Evil Teddy! Congratulations on the bingo! Let's go. Very nice. Very nice. Here we go, chat. You can have a piece. There we go. This one is very bland. You like it? Then why are you crying? Why are you crying? Solo bingo for you? Damn. You guys are very unlucky today. We had like 18, 20 bingo wingers like a few days ago. Today we're really having a tough time. Wow, Maz, why you want to steal it? Also, to answer your question, Maz, no, I think my VR still works, but it doesn't work without me putting like taking all of my other stuff out and just my VR alone being connected, you know? I actually wonder if my VR didn't want to work because of my RAM. Because my one RAM stick broke a few days ago. 2 days ago, actually. Here it is. I have a faulty RAM, so I'm not sure if it could be because of that, but yeah. I just save up. Honestly, it could be because of that, yeah. It could be because of that. Georgios, welcome in on YouTube. Hope you're having a good day so far. Welcome on in. How goes it? Actually, wait. Let me restart this game. I want to do this with normal, no evidence. Normal, no evidence. Alright, let's go. Camp Woodwind. Tough time. Bingo's broken. I don't like. I have 3 bingos, but not 3 bingos win points. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, sister. You should have it. Maybe just wait till the game updates or something. Thank you so much, Georgios. Really appreciate that. Thank you for being on YouTube. Yeah, that's Pointopia. Did I say Camp Woodwind? I'm sorry. I meant Point Hope. It's a software issue? I don't think it's a software issue. I think personally it's a hardware issue, actually. Because every time I start it up and go into a game and I play it for like, let's say 5 minutes, it goes like and it breaks. And it like leaves me deaf because it's like an excruciating loud pain sound. So yeah, I don't think it is software. Because I uninstalled my software, uninstalled and reinstalled like all my software and stuff. It isn't that. I think it's just the thing itself. I also did a little bit of research. Apparently it is also due to the Oculus Rift S having a problem where it doesn't have enough power coming through the USB type. The USB, is it USB 3, I think? Yeah, there isn't enough power being absorbed by the cable. Awesome Midnight! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! For those of you that does not know Midnight, please go drop them a follow. Plays lots of simulation games on their stream. Please go say hi. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Sinister. We currently play lots of Phasmophobia as well as some variety from time to time. We're doing some education on Phasma today. Hope you guys enjoy your stay. Welcome on in. Midnight, how did streaming go? I hope you had a fantastic stream and thank you very much for raiding me, for choosing me for the raid. I hope you got a good one. I hope you had a good one. I really tried it on laptop, Maz. I think it's actually the reason why my one laptop got like destroyed. Not destroyed, but why my laptop doesn't work anymore. I think my laptop doesn't work anymore because I tried to switch put my VR on my laptop. So yeah, my laptop doesn't work anymore. In case you didn't know. Here's a get a light. You had so much fun! Let's go! What did you play today, Midnight? What game did you play? What is my opinion about gambling with Siri in Phasmo? Define what it means to gamble with Siri on Phasmo. What do you mean by that? How do you use Siri to gamble in Phasmo? If your laptop would die, you would die too. Same over here. I mean, I have a PC. If my PC would die, I would... If my PC dies now, by the way, chat, I will have to find a work, like in real life. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I've actually been thinking about getting a job. Because my PC hasn't been very reliable the past few days. But yeah. Okay, no tarot cards. With the ghost? Do you, Georgios, do you mean like, what is my opinion to like just, you know, gamble and guess what the ghost is in Phasmophobia every game? I do it every game on Phasmophobia, on Twitch, because I'm currently multi-streaming on Twitch as well. Not only on YouTube. So, I do it, but we do it with channel points, not with money. Just, you know, just to have fun. We're currently guessing if the ghost is a Diogen phantom or a poltergeist. Or not. We did the prediction a little bit earlier today. But with a randomly generated number? It's like it's basically the same than using this. A wheel. Just to spin the wheel and see what the ghost is. So, I guess it's... Yeah, it's fun. Yeah? Pretty fun. You played Wild Mender? It's really challenging for a potato brain like you? Don't say that. You don't have a potato brain. A challenging simulator, huh? If you want a challenging game, by the way, then you should try playing Space Engineers. Space Engineers will literally make you quit the game because of how big the learning curve is. That's one of the games I recently started playing, and oh my word. It's one of those games that you can't play without watching a YouTube tutorial. It's one of those games where the YouTube tutorials are like literally hours long. Also, Voodoo Doll, by the way. We got the Voodoo Doodoo. That is a bingo. Still looking for the breaker. Yeah, Georgios, if you wanna join us with some ghost gambling, you can feel free to come join us over here on Twitch. And Kayak! Thank you so much for the 21 months! Really appreciate that, Kayak. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for the 21. How goes it? How goes it? Also, we have the Spine Bone, which is a bingo. That is also another game we play here on Twitch. We play some bingo. We see if we can get certain actions on the stream. If certain people get certain amount of actions, they can win some points. Flish me. Okay, now I just have to figure out where the hell this ghost is. Yeah, you're doing good, Kayak. I'm having a good day so far. Thank you for asking. One of those days where I actually woke up having a good day, which is very rare these days for me. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Glad that you're doing good as well. What have you been up to? Any news that you would like to share? You're making some stew. It's gonna be so good. What kind of stew? Also, you played Phasmophobia on Sunday. You were so spooked and you scared. Scared, and you only played at the easiest difficulty? Wait. I thought you played Phasmo more often. You should cherish those times, Midnight. Playing Phasmo and being scared of it is a real blessing in disguise. It's been a while since I've been scared in Phasmo. Never really been scared in Phasmo since like 2-3 years ago. Nothing much, you're afraid. Working and sleeping, that is just your life right now. Ah. Well, I hope that you at least will get some vacation very soon as well, because that is also very, very important. But I bet you already know that. You got 2 bingos with 1 gold, Pegal? Oh my word. Damn, Daniel. You hate playing scary games? I can respect that. Thank you also for the hydrate. Let's hope the ghost does not kill me. Thank you.
Is it itchy?
Will you be joining the battlefield on Friday? Is it free? I'm not sure if my 16 gigs of RAM will be able to handle Battlefield. Maybe it will be, I don't know. I know that RAM doesn't have a big influence really, but I don't know. Sadly not. Okay, then I probably won't join, because I really have to work very carefully with my money, or else I can't attend Rage at December. Because we have to replace my car's tires. I have to get a new ID book or an ID card, and I have to get a renew my driver's license this year as well. So I really have to save up money. I actually don't know if I will be able to. I mean, I'll obviously do everything I can to go to Rage, but we have a lot of expenses that's waiting for us towards the end of the year. Lots of expenses. You swear that bottle gets bigger every time you see it? I mean, it kind of does. And the reason I say that is because I don't always drink from it. I only drink from it from time to time when it is full. When it is not full of water, then I don't drink out of it. And that's maybe the times where you've seen me drink from another bottle. Fly me over, I can easily change a tire for free. Nah, it's not a... I can also change a tire. The problem is not that though. The problem is that my tire is old. We have to replace my tire because we're going to be driving 1,500 kilometers. Me and my dad. How is this ghost doing? I keep thinking that there's orbs by looking at the washing machine light. What the hell are you doing, ghost? Okay, no orbs. Ghost also walk in salt, so it's not a wraith. Get some candles on. Get the crucifix. Road trips is very fun, Pigal. I actually haven't done one in a long time, like a very far one. I've actually never done a... Actually, no, I did. I did do one road trip where we went from Western Cape to Gauteng, which was like approximately 19-hour bus trip. Which wasn't 100% fun, but yeah. we did it. Also, Atlas, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. So yeah, this time me and my father is gonna go. We're gonna drive, and he's gonna show me around because he actually, when he was my age, he always used to drive this type of road. So he is going to teach me the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way, my son? Alright, so let's play some candles on the crucifixes here. See if it's Onryo. Ghost is being extremely quiet. Extremely quiet. Kinda wanna go get some more salt real quick. Not salt, more candles. Let's get more candles. Once your brother moves out, you're going to have to drive around 1,583 kilometers to see him. So basically the same as me when I want to go see my sister. You see, the thing is, we can also go drive, like fly, I mean. We could fly, but I can't take my whole PC rig with me if I go fly. So that's the thing. Ghost blow the candle, by the way, and use a crucifix. So there is a chance that this could, however, be a Onryo. Very, very big chance. The ghost also hasn't moved out of the ghost room yet, so there's a chance it could be a Goryo. You can take your entire PC, but it might just cost a bit more. You can take your entire PC, but like, I mean, remember I have to take my monitors with me as well. I have to take my keyboard, my mouse. Giorgio's, there we go. Welcome on in on Twitch, man. Welcome on in. It's not everybody that comes over from YouTube to Twitch. Really appreciate you for making the hassle. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the follow. Feel free to join our bingo games in my about section. We have bingo. We also have Ghost Gamba, which already ended. But yeah, you can feel free to do some ghost gambling on the next hunt. Or the next map we play on. Glad to have you here, friend. Welcome on in. Your brother's bringing his computer and monitor and all his consoles. Damn. Damn, Daniel. It might cost a bit more alongside the tickets. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If the car is not fit to go to drive, then I'm probably just going to try and see if I can take my PC with me. Just use a little bit more money. Ghost is super quiet, chat. Also, we can agree that this is not a shade because the ghost did blow out a candle while we were in the same room as the ghost were. So, yeah, it's not anything like that. My nose is kind of itchy right now, not gonna lie. Does the car just need a tire? It needs, like, all of the tires needs to be replaced. Because the tires are getting a little bit up there in the age. It's getting a little bit up there in age, and yeah, it's just not safe to drive with tires that are very, very smooth, you know? And it's gonna cost us a few dollars. Hi DC, welcome on in. Also, Ghost is hunting, by the way. Oh, he's coming from downstairs. It's a revenant. All that trouble just to find out that this ghost is a revenant. There we go. We escaped the ghost after this. Got a firelight and motion sensor. Alright, so for the bingo, whoever's in charge of bingo, firelight, motion sensor, and we got escape the ghost, and we got a we actually didn't find the bone yet today, or like in this map. And I'm not sure if I will be able to find it. Did we find the bone? I can't remember if we find it or not. You're pretty sure I talked about food? I actually don't think I did talk about food. Also, good to see you, Aaron. Welcome on in. Just dropped Bunny a message. He brought over his PC from the US to here. Yeah, I'll hear by him how it works. Great map, got you a third bingo. Let's go. Ball tires to be dangerous, yes. Oh, by the way, DC, I'm not sure if I said hi to you yet. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome on in. Oh, we did find the bone. We got the spine bone. We got the spine bone. Yeah. You're sitting on so many possible bingos, just off by one. Goodness me, Reaper. Glad to see you, though. Welcome on in. Yep. That's always how it goes for me with bingos as well. Alright, so just to refresh everybody's minds about Revenant. We did get a Revenant before today, but yeah, Revenant super slow, like doing a hunt when it does not see you, and super fast when it detects you or sees you doing a hunt. That's basically what a Revenant is. Hunts you at 50% sanity. That's the most important information that you need to know about Revenant. There we go. Easy, easy. Kim, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Glad to have you here. Alright, let us spin the wheel. Will we have a demon? Will we have a yokai? Demon, yokai, or a wraith? There we go. Demon, yokai, or a wraith. You guys will have 2 minutes to vote if it is going to be one of those 3 ghosts or not. You'll see it in just a second in the chat. Next map, please, Tail. Let's go. Good to see you too, Reaper. You said hi. Ignored my first message, though. Yes, I'm a Mimic believer, and I love it here. Yes. Mimics are real. I love Mimics. Hi, viewers. Welcome on in. How goes it? Oh wait, we did talk about Clementine, which means that we did talk about food. Okay, never mind. We did talk about food. Good point. And Lord of Order, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome on in. If anybody has any questions about the ghosts in Phasmo, feel free to ask. We are doing a very educational game here today. Every ghost I come across, I will explain all of the strength, weaknesses, and hidden abilities. Oh, it's an alt account? Thank you so much. Really appreciate you for the support. Thank you. We get to jails in every stream now? Wow. Joke's on you. I will remove the jail command now. I'm going to make a jail. I'm gonna make the jail command so that those who don't believe in mimics will now get sent to jail. You're doing good. You got full max out netherite armor now and napped till 8 p.m., which isn't the best idea. No. What made you go do that, Wurst? Now you're going to wake up very difficult tomorrow. Damn, Daniel. Yes, I have a question. Can you explain to me how the mimic is real and how it's made such an impact on your belief system? Well, of course, I love to share my beliefs of mimic. So, mimic is just the absolute fantastic ghost in Phasmophobia. It, whenever you think you know what the ghost is, it like, bamboozles you. And the thrill of it bamboozling you is just so much. I love it. It's amazing. Whenever I have a mimic, I just smile from ear to ear. Mimic is the best ghost ever. And I definitely love admitting that I love mimics. Sleep loss from the last 2 days, was constantly tired and didn't sleep at these days. Wow. Go sleep, Wurst. Go sleep, Wurst. Wurst. Alright, we find bone and cursed possession, and hopefully we find the ghost in the meantime. I'm gonna keep a crucifix in my hand because we are playing on 0 grace period. We have the Ouija board again. Hopefully the ghost does not kill us. You know what? Let's spice things up a little bit. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Seed... Side... Side entrance. Oh boy. Goodbye. Goodbye. That is the worst room that I personally find the ghost can be in. Is the side entrance. I hate the side entrance so much. It is so disgusting. Lord of Order, I assume you also like Phasmophobia, yeah? Oh! Sorry. Glad to have you in the chat here. Do you also like... are you a new player of Phasmo or old player? Let me know. And do you and the mermaid ghost go way back in your relationship? Yeah. I used to hate the ghost. But now I find him... Find them quite enjoyable. Thank you, Brother Jans, for sharing this clip. Ghost is hunting. I think that was normal speed, right? It does speed up. I wouldn't say this is a poltergeist. Not a Obake either. Not... Let's smudge it. This is a very normal ghost, I would say. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. This is potentially gonna be a difficult ghost to figure out. Grab crucifix and also grab the candles. Most important thing. I'll not forget about the bone. Oh, and here's a smudge timer for you guys. Here's a hint who I am. Second, I like to watch for now, and I do have the game in my library, to which I think you can see. Wink, wink. DC? What the hell? How many alt accounts do you have? You have the Anubis one as well. Damn, Daniel. Oh, no, that Mamanome was the sickle man. That was the sickle man. People coffee shake. People coffee shake. Goes to something. It's not a spirit. Not a spirit. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. So we can write out Moroi, Diogen Thai, Raichu, Hantu, Revenant, Phantom, Oni, Poltergeist, Obake, Twins. We can write those out. Ghost is on hunting. Blow out candle. One crucifix over here. Okay. Now let me go get another crucifix. Not as crucifix, as smudge stick, just to be safe. You can never have too many smudge sticks on you, unless you're playing with your friend. Don't hoard all of the smudge sticks like a poo-poo. Also salt for a wraith test. The other is for Poppy to watch his favorite streamers. You're leaving it at 2 though? Really? Interesting, okay. Also go switch, blew out a candle and then hunted. This could be a teleportation ghost. Okay, I don't think that this would be an Onryo. It did blow out this candle, but immediately hunted here, which is very weird. I'll maybe like do another test. But I think that's enough for me to say it's not a Onryo. Not a Wraith either, because it's dipped in the salt. Don't think it's Onryo because of the candle blowout. It will always blow out a candle before like using a crucifix. You technically have 2 Twitch accounts, really? Why? Oh, what is the other one? Also, yeah, there we go. Definitely not an Onryo. Definitely not an Onryo. Okay, so now I guess we do a test for Banshee, I guess? You're waiting for a huge DC nerd to realize with the username? Oh, I see. Lord of Order. You have a few, but you just other the others for joking around with someone you watch. Oh, I see. Sin and Mimic have a love-hate relationship. Yep. Wait, this is a Raichu. Yeah, it's a Raichu. My heartbeat is like super loud. Okay, we actually know what this ghost is, by the way. This is a Raichu. Super fast around electronics, and also like interferes with electronics like from very far away. Okay, grab one of these. I guess we just grab this to see where the bone is. Let's go. Let's go! Because I haven't found the bone yet. Little known, but since she's not old enough for it yet, she doesn't have access for it. Ah, okay. Interesting. Damn it. I was using that light. Sneaky icky. I was just like, yeah, you know who I am. So I'm going to make life difficult for you. We could also just ask where the bone is for the at the ghost possession, but I'm probably like low 70 for that. Ghost hunting. Ghost is very triggered by me. Isn't it Nabu the Wise or something? You think you've heard about it? Nabu the Wise? Are you guys talking about DC things? She learned a hard lesson with her TikTok account. She has one and you allow her to watch approved channel on it. Well, she went behind your back and commented on some videos of not approved people and got her account banned last night. But you got it back. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is not good. Children on TikTok is a very dangerous thing. I know of some people who let their children watch TikTok and they're like they're basically like, not even teenagers. And they sometimes see very suspicious, or not suspicious, like sus. There's some sus content on TikTok. If I had a child, I would definitely not let them watch TikTok at all. TikTok can be very sus. I feel like I would be the most strictest parent ever. You were actually very close to a Nabu voice actor in 2024. 3-6 feet at least. Oh wow. Sin is sus content pre-mimic belief. What? How am I sus? Says Tipsy Trixie out of all people. You sneak? Alright. Oh. Blish me. You sussy sin sneak? Wow, you're tipsy sneak sus. I couldn't find the bone, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time in this game over here. Thank you for the bless me. Alright, so there we go. Raichu. So for those of you that does not know what a Raichu is a ghost that actually is one of the early hunters of Phasmophobia. Why can't I hear my music, by the way? Can I play some synthwave, maybe? So, Raichu hunts you at 65% sanity, given if there is electronics around the ghost. If there's electronics close to the ghost, it can hunt you at 65% sanity. Now, yeah. The other thing that makes this ghost like very sus, or where you should like suspecting a Raichu, is that if it hunts you, if it is close to electronics, it will be very, very fast. However, if you just switch off the electronics, it will be a normal speed ghost. This ghost does speed up with line of sight, and it also has a special ability or special behavior where it interferes with electronics from a further range. And I'm quickly going to draw something here for you guys, just to, like, you know, for my visual learners like myself. So for my visual learners, let's draw a circle here. A circle like this, yeah, and then another circle like so. All right, what you can see is that one circle, wait, I forget my filter. There we go, there's my filter. Now what you're seeing is that one circle is bigger than the other circle. Now this is a normal ghost. This circle here presents a normal ghost. That is normal ghost, and this here is a Raichu. Okay, now this, let's say this is the range of detection for a normal ghost. If you are in this radius, and you have an electronic that is active in your hand, or let's say a headgear that is switched on, the ghost will walk to your location. But not only that, it will also start interfering with your equipment. It will start interfering with your equipment. Your equipment will go like... So, yeah. For a Raichu, the ghost doesn't have to be as close as a normal ghost to interfere with your equipment. So, yeah. So you basically notice this if the ghost is like super far away, but it can already start interfering with your equipment. That is how you should be suspicious of Raichu. But not only because of that, a Raichu, when it sees you, it will also give you louder heartbeats. Loud heart beats. Loud heartbeats. So yeah, this is something I recently found out about Raichu, by the way, and something I also find that is very difficult to see or to notice. But yeah, if you notice more heartbeats and stuff, and you notice like a Raichu, then yeah, then you can start like figuring out the Raichu based off of the heartbeats and stuff like that. Where are the mimics in this diagram? Cautious, I think you will be very delighted to hear that I am now a mimic believer. Mimics are real. And I'm definitely not being forced to say this. Hope you're doing good today, Cautious. Welcome in. By the way, the Nabu voice actor is mostly known for the Star Wars voice role. Oh, okay. Nice. Interesting. So yeah, that is what a Raichu does. Hope you guys appreciate that knowledge. And for my read... Oh, not... Sorry, I don't know why I just did raid message. I'm sorry. I wanted to do Raichu. There we go. There's the Raichu. Hunts at 30% when there's no electronics, but at 65% sanity when electronics are nearby. Turning hunts Raichu is fast when close to electronics, but normal speed when far away from electronics. Disrupts electronic equipment from further away when it hunts. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to raid out. I almost raided out. Alright, there's Raichu. I should probably add the heartbeat fact in my description. Let me quickly do that. Yeah, doing good, Cautious. I'm doing fair well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. It's a pretty good day for me today. Mentally. How about you? How are you? Well, what are you up to? Sorry, you already said you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. Oh yeah, Raichu. There we go. Alright, next prediction. Let's see what the ghost is gonna be. Well, we have another Raichu. A twin. Raichu twin or Moroi. Raichu twin or Moroi. Sunny Meadows, let's go. Gonna do like a 100 run here. Just enjoying some gameplay here and drinking coffee. Nice. What is your favorite coffee brand? What is your favorite coffee brand? I didn't drink lots of coffee, but for me personally, I do like Frisco. I'm not sure if like you guys have the same coffee brands as we are that we have in South Africa too. But yeah, Frisco is very nice. It has there's like a product from Frisco where they add like a little bit of like milk powder, some cremora. And it really gives a nice creaminess. I love the creamy. Creamy. I drink 2 sugars in my coffee. Chad, how many sugars do you drink in your coffee if you drink sugar? And do you take milk? Because I drink my coffee like 2 sugars and basically more milk than coffee, to be honest. Like, yeah. Wait, 27 and 6? Are you talking about sugar? Like 27 tablespoons of sugar? And Yakos, you're talking 6? Wait, are you serious? Frisco isn't coffee, is a fake plastic coffee flavored drink. Wow! Excuse me? Mrs. I drink the very soul of coffee. Mrs. I drink coffee. I literally grind coffee beans and make it into a coffee puree and drink it as is. Excuse me? You sneaky? According to your husband, your coffee is mainly sugar. Interesting. I never met so many people that loves sugar in their coffee. Most people that I know that drinks coffee drinks it without sugar. AKA my mom. But she kinda has to though. Okay. So hope that this ghost does not kill me. Beans, Froms Ip? What is that? I don't think I hear the ghost. I drink Frisco, Recoffee. Like I do agree. I'm not like a big coffee drinker. I drink like mainly these like low strength coffees. Nescafe is also coffee I do drink, but Nescafe is like, I know it has a very bitter taste to it that I don't like. But I do drink it if I am offered. If you want a lekker coffee, try pouring half water and half milk in microwave for a few seconds. I already know about that, Mini, but I sometimes make coffee and just like put in my instant coffee and then I put some milk, some sugar, and then I microwave it. Just milk and coffee. It literally tastes like a Nesquik, a coffee Nesquik. It's so nice. Also, we have a shoulder bone here. Shoulder bone. You use monk fruit? What is monk fruit? I've never heard that before. You drink coffee with 3 teaspoons of sugar? Okay. Yeah, I sometimes drink 3 teaspoons as well, but I've switched down to 2. Because I hate life. Okay, there's no cursed possession, by the way. I'm not sure why there isn't any cursed possession. Ghost is hunting. I need my parabolic mic. More of a coffee drinker. Excuse me? No, I'm not really a coffee drinker is what I meant. But when I get offered it, I do drink it. This cafe is nice. I don't think I've had dough egberts before. Have you guys had dough egberts before? You mostly go to 7 Brews and you get yourself a German chocolate coffee. What? A German mocha? That sounds so delicious. What the hell? You order your coffee off of Amazon. It's called Coffee Bean Direct. Interesting. You drink about 2 cups of coffee a year? Yeah, same here, man. I rather, like, if you put tea, rooibos tea, and coffee in front of me, I will like 90% of the time take rooibos tea. Rooibos tea is goated. It's amazing. I'm waiting for Shocky to tell me that tea is for sick people. "14 grams of pure ground coffee, 30 grams water, 7-second pour, perfect espresso." You even know how many seconds you have to pour it? Please, chat, remind me to never try and attempt to make coffee for my sister. What? Can top off with water for an Americano? Damn, you really love your coffee, yeah? Interesting. I mean, I already knew that, but I didn't know that you went to that extent. Is this a cold brew coffee? Coconut syrup? Coconut syrup? Caramel syrup? Mocha mix? Oh my word, bro. Did you hire Queen? Bro? Did you hire some kind of royal family barista to make your coffees? Holy moly. So why is my lights off? That counts for tea as well. Coffee, tea combined, 2 cups a year. Then what do you drink except for adult cool drink? Because I know you drink that. I don't have to tell you that. You know it by heart now. And I still disagree with that, Shocky. I still disagree with that. Rooibos is what shows that you are South African. Sodas mostly? You know, chat, what I grew in love with the past few years? Soda water. I don't know, but soda water is actually super, super nice. Like, I used to be disgusted because my grandparents always drank soda water, and I was like, bro, why the hell do you just drink, like, flavorless soda? But now I'm like, yeah, dude, if I drink it, like, that satisfying feeling it gives your throat is so nice. I love it. I just love the taste of it as well, I guess. And yes, what is it called? Lemonade is also pretty nice. I got a lemonade recipe from YouTube Shorts, and that was also very nice. Chat, also, where the hell is this ghost, by the way? Coffee Bean Direct is better than all the coffee? Interesting. I've never heard of Coffee Bean Direct before, PC. I've never heard about it before. Coffee Bean Direct is very unfamiliar in South Africa. Or not, I wouldn't know. That's how they make it. Chat, I don't know where this ghost is, by the way. Hello? Where is this ghost? Can you please show yourself? Probably gonna be here. Bacon! How are you doing today? Welcome in. Talking about wine, chat, who of you guys drink wine here? And if you do, what type of wine do you drink? I don't drink alcohol a lot, but when I do, and when I do drink wine, I do like myself a rosé. A sweet rosé. Still don't hear the ghost, by the way. It's probably gonna be at the other wing. A Pinay Grigio? How do you pronounce that? I've never heard of that before. Sounds very interesting, though. What type of flavor does it have? Vine equals gross. Wine equals growth. Gross! Honestly, I don't completely disagree with you. There is some wines that are not nice, but there is other wines. It's basically up to personal taste, I would say, but yeah. The only vein you drink is the one that burns, brandewijn. For those of you who don't know, brandewijn in Afrikaans means brandy. It's basically brandy. And it directly translates from Afrikaans to English to burning wine. Brandy, directly translated from Afrikaans, is burning wine. I do agree that some wines are pretty gross, but yeah, a nice white wine is pretty nice. It's usually your dry wines that are super, super bitter. The ones that my mom always have to drink. Hey Shred, welcome in. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Coffee Bean Direct is family owned since 2004. Is it your family who owns them, DC? Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio. Gotcha. Ghost is downstairs, by the way. There's a wine called Graka, which is also very nice. Alright, go speed, normal speed. Here it comes. It's a child. I don't know, the ghost looked very visible to me, but I didn't really get enough time to see if it's the Oni or not. Hunt's over, let's go out. So it didn't feel like it was a teleportation ghost. It also switched off the breaker, which means it's not a Jinn. Also sped up with line of sight, so it's not a Hantu or a Thai. We could wait for a smudge timer. We could start a smudge timer to see if it's like a spirit or something. I kind of started it a little bit too late. But yeah, we can wait. Just see what the ghost is going to be. Alright, so now we just wait. Maybe get some salt, play some salt down if it's like a wraith or something. We wait. You had sake for the first time on your birthday? Hey, sake! And how was it? I'm super curious how sake tastes like. Because I'm an anime weeb and I would like to have sake. Give me a pina colada and I'll be a very happy gnome. I tried pina colada one time, Mama Gnome, and I wasn't a big fan of it. But that is because I was actually with my sister when we went to go get it. The person who threw the pina colada, sister, let me know if you remember, by the way. Also, by the way, this might actually be a demon, by the way. But yeah, sister, let me know if you remember. We went to this one place and we got a pina colada. And the person who threw the pina colada was like, yeah, it was mostly alcohol than something else. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they mixed and matched, like they totally opposited, the ratios were complete opposite. So it was like very, very strong alcohol. And it was like insanely bitter. I didn't really enjoy it. I would give it a try again at some point if we get to some place, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely overdosed on that pina colada. Because I remember Kay ordered that, right? Yeah. Super, super bitter. But yeah, I would try it again. I would try it again. I'm going to guess demon here, chat. It is quite strong, like a vodka or tequila, but doesn't kick your breath away. Also had a bit of a fruity hint, but yeah, not so
Welcome back.
not
There's
so
some
good
jobs ready for
that
you.
you'll get it again, you say. Okay. Interesting. A fruity hint, you say. I definitely would like to try it out whenever I see it. Also, no, that was a poltergeist, unfortunately. So, I'm going to explain poltergeist for you guys real quick, for those of you who don't know a poltergeist. Poltergeist hunts you at 50% sanity. It also, while it is in the spirit state, it will have like a chance to interact with 2 or more items at the same time. This is also known as the Polty Bomb or Polty Explosion, where you basically take a bunch of interactable items and you pile it on top of each other and wait for the ghost to essentially like make a big explosion with the items scatter everywhere. That is one of the things that a poltergeist can do. Poltergeist also, when it hunts, this is like the main way how you figure out a poltergeist while it's hunting. You get like a looping spot and you stack a lot of items on top of the looping spot, loop the ghost around the table and see if it throws items like super wildly and regularly. Poltergeist has 100% chance to throw an item for every 1 second that goes by. Every 1 second, the ghost will throw an item 100%. So that's one of the ways how you can figure it out. So there's that. That is poltergeist. Let me also see if there's anything more. Yeah, hunts 50% sanity. Polty can throw items at a high velocity and can interact with a lot of items at once, resulting in sanity drain upon witness. So whenever you witness a ghost the poltergeist throwing like so many items at the same time, it will drain some of your sanity. So yeah, poltergeists have 100% chance to interact with an item every every 0.5 seconds. Every half a second, the ghost has 100% chance to throw an item to be a poltergeist, and it throws with like super high velocity as well. Best loop the ghost around the kitchen table with items on the table for a test. So that's a poltergeist. There we go. They make it with their fermented... What? Wait, excuse me? Can you run that by me again? They make it with fermented spit? Excuse me? That can't be true. Yeah, it needs to be more coconut than alcohol taste. Exactly. I like it where you can tell there's alcohol in it, but it's not like bam. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, like when you drink and you're like that, yeah. Yeah, that is very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, what is Minnie saying here, man? Do they make sake with fermented spit? Excuse me? That can't be right. I know that sake is like rice, is made out of rice, right? Also, Wurst, welcome on in, or back, welcome back. Yeah, sake is rice wine, yes. Also, Clementine! So sake was historically made using a spit-based process called kuchikamizake, where people chewed rice and spat it into a tub to ferment. The enzymes in the saliva, specifically amylase, converted the rice starch into sugars, which were then fermented by airborne yeast into alcohol. Okay, I don't think I want to try sake anymore. You basically drink spit then. What? Okay, let's do a quick Sunny Meadows game. Welcome back, Nessa. Welcome back. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna play on the other maps. We only have like half an hour of stream left.
There's some jobs job's ready for you.
Let's play from Tanglewood again. What ghosts are we gonna have, chat? Spin the wheel. Are we going to have a Jinn? A Jinn or an Oni? Or will we have another Jinn? Jinn, Oni, or a Thai? Jinn, Oni, or Thai? Unit prison? I'll see how much time is left of Tanglewood, then I'll try and play on all the other maps. I should have done a random... I should have done a random map. 4 bingos, some points. Let's go, sister! Wait. Did you not get that? Hey Doge, whoa, how am I here? I just got on my PC. Oh, your dad probably pulled up a lurky. Wait, what? You got raided here from last night? Oh wait, really? That can't be. Because I raided out yesterday as well, no? My stream did crash 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? Or was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago. I think either your dad pulled up a lurky. Oh, it was zombies. Yeah, the zombies raided me. Never mind. How you doing, Doge? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, last night for you, not me. Yeah, that's true. In that case, yeah, it's because my RAM broke. And I couldn't raid out. No, wait, we did raid out. We raided to takers. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's go. Tanglewood. You once raided and then Twitch showed the stream crash and there's somebody behind. Okay, then it's probably something like that, yeah. Could be something like that. Jeffrey, why are you dotting me? What the hell, man? How could you do something like that? You got double bingo? Let's go, man. Nice. GG. Shouldn't be dramatic so I can get triple bingo. I think I was being dramatic now. Can we mark dramatic, please? Also, Skillful, I hope you're doing good today, by the way. Welcome on in. Sorry, I didn't even say hi to you. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having the best day ever. Best day ever. Whoa! Doge, what the hell? Doge with the 5 gifted subs, what the hell? What the hell, bro? Thank you for the 5 gifted to Hama. Hama, David, Crashfish, Vane, and Carnivore 6. Oh my word. Doge, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, sorry. Really appreciate you for that, man. Thank you so much. It's my early birthday. Thanks. No worries, son. I just finished 1 hour of playing DDR. What is DDR again? Oh wait, sorry, that's 11, not 6. I don't know why I thought it was, yeah, sorry. My bad, Chucky. Thank you for helping me. Help me. Help me. It's not a Jinn. Dance Dance Revolution. What? I don't think I've heard of that game before. They removed multi-gifts from starting a hype train solo. Oh no. Sorry, did you try to do a hype train? I'm sorry you got scammed. But just because you didn't know if that was gonna start a hype train or not, I'm going to mark that just in appreciation of you gifting subs. Thank you so much for that. Let me give it to you. I won't do the start 3 hype trains though. I appreciate that. Thank you, Doge. Sin, what did you do to your PC? I didn't know, Jafrodi. That day when my stream crashed, I learned that one of my RAMs broke. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, I didn't do anything physically to my PC. I didn't, like, download anything suspicious or anything. The RAM literally broke while I... The RAM broke while I was playing Phasmo. Could it be Phasmo, that hacking Phasmo thing? Could that be why my RAM broke? Maybe that is it. Ooh. Oh my. Chad, imagine it's Phasmophobia that caused my PC to break down last time. Also random EMF2. We're dealing with either a Wraith or a... What the hell? A Wraith or a Phantom here, chat. This is either going to be a Wraith or a Phantom, or it is going to be a Ure. Because of that random EMF2 reading that we got on top of our location. We are closing in on the suspect. Apprehend him. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Alright, let's get this ghost to hunt, see what this ghost is. I also need to go get some salt real quick. I need to find the bone and curse possession. There's a salt, cruci, smudgy. No music box. What objectives have I completed? A few. Yeah, I believe Mama Gnome have called all of them so far, yes. You needed 3 hype trains, 1 for your bingo. I think I might have to remove that one. 3 hype trains might be a little bit of a stretch. You heard so many times on faulty RAM sticks, it's not even funny. On top of that, Intel 13 and 14, Gen 13 and 14 are a joke. I can't remember. Also, we have tarot cards, by the way. Tarot cards. I believe Emma needed that. What did I want to say again? I can't remember what gen CPU I have. Kind of forgot. I think I have a Gen 13 now that I think about it. Oh, there we go. It's a thin bone again. Is TTS just cheering 100 plus bits and write something? Yes. Or you can use Tangia as well. Is Hype Train on the cooldown? Because if not, I got buddies to help start one. I don't know. We had 1 hype train today, but that was like in the start of stream, and we are at the end of stream now, so I don't know. I don't think there is a cooldown right now. Another Ure door closing event. I feel like this is still going to be a Wraith though, or a Phantom, but it could be something else. Let's do some tarot card roulette. Sammy, did you get bingo? Let's go. We should be in a hunting range now. One of your RAM 6 will fault a while ago. The thing about it is that thing was... Oh, wait 1 second. Okay, wait, this is not teleportation ghost. It's not a Phantom or a Wraith. I'm gonna go with Ure here because it did the door closing sound. gonna go with that. Alright, so let's see if this is a Yurei. Then we do Yurei explanation. I'm just very weirded out why the ghost gave me a random EMF 2 out of nowhere.
Welcome back.
Okay, well that explains a lot. That explains a lot because we had the random EMF 2 and then we had the Yurei door closed. So the ghost was literally mimicking a wraith and also mimicking a Yurei at the same time. Alright! Now I get to explain the ghost that I now believe in. Alright, so Mimic is a very peculiar ghost. This is the ghost that you probably have to look out for the most for in Phasmo. This ghost is extremely difficult, or not difficult, but extremely dangerous because it can mimic all 23 different ghosts in Phasmophobia. That's its special ability. So it depends what the ghost is mimicking, what the hunting will be at the start of the game. Also, yeah, Mimic will always leave a orb. Doesn't matter on what custom difficulty you're playing on. If you're playing on no evidence or 1 evidence or 2 evidence. Exactly. I mean, what do you mean? It's definitely a Mimic. Let's go! Hype train! There it is! Let's go! Thank you so much for the hype train, you guys. Thank you for the 200 biddies and for the hype train. So technically I should give you guys start 3 hype trains because I gave the 2 hype trains. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, Mimic will always give you a random orb. Doesn't matter in what difficulty, what customizer you play in, it'll always give you an orb. So that's my bad. I should have gone to look for an orb, but I forgot to do so. So there we go. Chicken! How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Someone does text-to-speech too, thanks. Wait, we had text-to-speech. Doge gave text-to-speech with his biddies. Can we get text-to-speech, please? Thank you, Mama Gnome. Let me see how my bingo looks like. Wow, look at all the bingo wingers, chat. Oh my word. Minion 3rd, Shocky 4th, Morg 5th, Mama Gnome 6th, Teddy, Pegile, Tipsy, Aaron, Luscious. Look how sneaky Luscious is. Doge, Pete, Skilfer, Bacon, Nessa, Sammy, Cautious, Jak de Jager, and Emma. Let's go. Oh, and I got a second bingo, by the way. Sun wins 2 bingos. 3 bingos, by the way. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 bingos. Oh, wait, I already got that. Never mind. Yeah, I already got that. Also, why is this not called, by the way? We literally have more than 5 bingos called. That needs to be called. Also, whoever got the 1 extra bingo card, thank you for that. Glad you're doing okay, chicken. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I woke up and I felt good, so I can't ask for more. So you should get Ghost video for 6-time bingo. Ghost video? Let's see. I can probably do like 1 more game. Let's do like a 1 hunt run on prison because we need that for Emma. Let's go. Let's go! Actually, I didn't have a goldfish memory today, Pego. Can you believe it? I didn't have any goldfish memory today.
To a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Let's restart.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Ah, capture a video of the ghost. There we go. I kind of cheated there a bit.
Looks like this is going to be a tough.
Now everybody's gonna be like, wow, but you don't do this for us. Can you have a goldfish memory for a fourth bingo? No. Pretty sure you had a name mispronunciation. Oh, that's true, actually. I did have a name mispronunciation because I read 11 instead of 6. Or 6 instead of 11. I think we have... Wait, we don't have curse position active, right? I'm pretty sure we have all curse positions anyway. Something insane would have to happen for you to get more than 6 bingos in one card. Imagine a blackout, dude. That scared me, oh my goodness. Luna! That scared me so much. I was in the dark and I thought the ghost killed me or something. Thank you, Luna, for the 100 pennies! Thank you very much. Thank you, chat, for the hype train. Can we also mark chat starts 3 hype trains, please? Because I gave 1 for free. You think it's a thigh, crazy fish? Let's see. How are you doing today, Luna? Good to see you. Oh, you already did? Thank you, thank you. 3 trains is already marked? Gotcha. Let's pause music here. Hello? It's so dark in here. You have 8 goals left on your bingo, you just realized? Nice. You're doing good, but tired. Played Palia for almost 13 hours. 13 hours? You really like that game. How many hours do you have, Luna? I started playing a game, kinda yesterday, called Drive Beyond Horizons, and it's actually such a fun game. Really recommend. It's a game where you are in the middle of nowhere. You're like in a post-apocalyptic world, and you have to build up a car. And it's just basically a car building simulator and also like a survival game where you have to eat, drink, and fight zombies and just build yourself a good car by scavenging. Great game, but you need a NASA PC to play it, that's true. You do need a NASA PC to play it. You don't think gift sub card is tracked though? It says 3 out of 10, should be 9 out of 10? Oh yeah, that's true. I'm not sure, but sometimes the bingo is like very scuffed where it doesn't show you all of the things it should show you. Thank you for keeping track of that though. Actually, I think that should be marked already, no? That should be marked already, I think. Because I think, yeah, Mama Gnome gifted a sub today, so that should be marked. Let me mark that. Oh, Mama Gnome, can you mark that? Can you also make a note, mods? Can you guys make a note that I should maybe try and remove that? Because I'm not sure why it is not working. Also, yeah, the ghost is over here. 471 hours. Not a bad amount. It goes as hunting, normal speed. It's a child again? Are you serious? Oh, I kind of forgot. I forgot that the ghost can clip through the... I might be dead here. I forgot the ghost can clip through the table, which is so stupid. You've only been playing like 4 months, maybe 5 months? Damn. Well, I mean, as long as you're enjoying a game, then there's nothing wrong with playing it. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Bingo is supposed to track some things on its own, like subs, bits, basically everything that can be kept track of. That is like Twitch-wise. So I'm very surprised that it did not count that. Just want this to see if this is a spirit or something. Some events it does and some it doesn't, but it seems recently the ones it's supposed to keep track of, it doesn't. Yeah. Very weird. I wonder if it's like a bot or something that needs to be like disconnected and connected again. Yeah, they go through the list more and more recently to make sure everything gets called that should be called. Yeah, that is not good. I might have to like add it and unadd it. Alright, we are heading towards 2 minutes. Ghost hasn't hunted yet. Spirit question mark? Yeah, everything under 121 it's supposed to track, yeah. Which it doesn't. I'll have to have a look at that. I think we're gonna have a spirit. I'm going to guess spirit here. Let's go! I do know that sometimes you have to like reauthorize some or certain bots. So maybe I just have to do that again, possibly. Alright, let's see what we're gonna have, chat. Is it going to be another spirit? It's gonna be a djinn.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, so anyway, just gonna explain a djinn again for those of you who don't know what a djinn does. Djinn hunts you at 50% sanity. Has a hidden ability to drain 25% of your sanity if you are close to it during the spirit phase. It also has the ability to speed up instantly when it sees you, and the further it is from you with line of sight, the quicker it will speed up. Also, djinn cannot switch off the breaker, and when the ghost does one of its abilities, like when it drains your sanity by 25, it will leave off a random EMF from the breaker. I think that's that. If you switch off the breaker, then the ghost just reverts to being like basically a bland slate normal ghost. So there we go. There is a djinn. We've played 12 games today, but 13 including centimeters restricted. We only played 13 games today? Wow, 13 games and in 4 hours is kinda insane if you ask me. Pegal with a 92% itchy nose, and you're telling me that my nose is itchy? Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, well, people over on YouTube, I hope you guys learned something today on this stream slash video over here. I hope you guys have a wonderful and fantastic day. Take care of yourself, and if you have any questions about Phasmophobia, feel free to go drop down a comment or your question in the comments, or feel free to join my Discord and ask some questions about Phasmophobia. You are most welcome. Thank you for being here, YouTube. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day. Bye-bye.